It's Friday, the 23rd of January 2026. Hello and welcome to the last edition of the Epic Morning Show for the week on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. If you listen to me around the world on my epiconline.com, Choice FM and Radio Garden. Today na Friday again, and guess what? We give you the biggest international stories of the week, from the Davos Summit to, of course, the grand inauguration of the Guinean newly elected President General Mamadi Doumbouya. We President Bio and other regional and world leaders them attend Conakry just last week. We, of course, go discuss today here at the Epic Morning Show, plus a lot of other issues them happen internationally, where we go dive deep into. So the Epic Morning Show, a 2.5 hour long program, we divide into the first and second segment. The first segment, of course, today, we can give you the biggest international stories of the week. And the second segment, Reginald Boyanojukutusa will review the biggest national stories of the week with some top politicians them. Just get ready for a show, second segment of the Epic Morning Show. Of course, stay with us on all our major social media handles and on 99.3 FM, Choice FM and Radio Garden. So remember this, your situation not to your destination. Tough days no mean say you will get a tough life in the future. They mean say you dey be trained for make sure say you will for pass through hurdles them in the future. Keep showing up, keep pushing, and keep believing say yourself, keep believing on yourself. And of course, make nobody ever clamp down on your success. Continue for to thrive. Consistency going to lead you to new results, really motivate you alone. Today, move with purpose. You future the listen. These are the Epic Morning Shows. Stay with us.
Black Snoop say, let them know go see money.
Running off for walk, and you gon' make them one day.
You must make them.
By the way you walk, and you gon' get you your pay.
You must get some.
Life no one worry, you get for walk, forget you young.
That's not true.
Life no one yagba, if you walk, you gon' make them more. If you don't walk, you don't make them more. If for always up for sale,
You go make her one day.
if you don't sell, you don't make them more.
Hey Maria, I see say you give small mark soft drink back. You know say you get so sugar, eh?
I know, but he asked for friend drink where he like. Wetin again I go able give am?
You don't try Sierra juice. Now you know mommy they give me picking them. You no get better sugar or you compare them to the other juice. In fact, na natural thing them they use for make am. We flop with thing them where they nourish the body, and that's the help for make picking grow fine.
Talk true. I glad if you hear this so, but na the body no more e good for, or is sweet na mouth?
Me sister, is sweet. Say, make I tell you the best part. Sierra juice they support the local economy. As na Salonia then they get all the things them where they use for make the juice. It better for we picking them and we can't see.
Wow, I no be know all this. At the beginning, Max Sierra juice want them. Also, I go able know more about them.
Now for check the research lab, they don't do all their studies for back 'em up. Sierra juice now the smart and healthy choice for we picking them.
For more information, call 077 600 000. Sierra juice, the taste of Salone.
You don't ready for win big money every single day? Epic Radio they make them happen with bomba cash out. For just 10 millions no more, you can enter the draw and win 5 money straight inside your phone. No stress, no waste time. And that's so you you go take join? Dial star 799 star 2 hash and choose how much tickets you want from 1 to 10. Enter your orange money or Afri money pin and boom, now you that. You don't enter the draw. The more tickets you buy, the higher chance you get for win. And the best part na that, if they pick your number, the money will go straight inside your orange money or Afri money wallet. You don't even need for Canada station. So, what's you dey wait for? Dial star 799 star 2 hash now and continue for listening to Epic Radio. If you na one of the lucky daily winners then. For more information, call we support center on this number yaso 032-300-033. Number cash out, money dey flow, powered by Masslink Limited. This not for person wey dey under 18 o, so play responsibly. Terms and conditions apply.
In a world where brands, businesses are struggling to capture the attention of customers, we focus on cutting-edge marketing communications that communicate, engage, and interact directly with our clients' target. Our vast experience in the fascinating world of marketing communications, event management, below-the-line activations, and more ensures that we deliver nothing but amazing results. We are the agency of everything creative. We are Priority Solutions Limited. Talk to us for all your marketing communications, multimedia productions, event management, experientials or activations, media management, public relations, and more. We are a trusted brand, and the results and quality of our services can be seen through the brands we have worked with. Visit our website at www.prioritysolutions.co or call us on +232 76 1032. Priority Solutions, we know what works for you. We have what works for you. We do what works for you. Priority Solutions, what works.
Welcome back to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. Listen to me around the world on myepiconline.com, Choice FM and Radio Garden. My name is Usman Ibrahim Mara with the latest world news now here on the Epic Morning Show. Now, Guinea-Bissau's military government says the country will hold presidential and parliamentary elections on the 6th of December this year. The announcement was made by the Army General Major General Hotanta, who said conditions are now in place for free and fair elections. The military seized power in November, removing President Umaru Sissoco Embalo and installing Ntanta as head of the transitional government for 1 year. A transition charter prevents Ntanta from contesting the elections, while the army say it acted to prevent violence as Embalo sought a second term. Guinea-Bissau has a long history of coups and political instability and is known as a transit point for transnational drugs trafficking. The move follows a recent visit by ECOWAS leader and Sierra Leone President Julius Maada Bio, who have called for a short and transparent return to civilian rule. Aid group Save the Children in Sudan says the country is facing one of the worst education crises in the world. Ongoing fighting has destroyed schools, forced families to flee, and turned classrooms into shelters. Millions of children in Sudan have now been out of school longer than during the COVID-19 pandemic. The United States has formally withdrawn from the World Health Organization, ending its funding and participation. The decision follows an executive order signed by President Donald Trump at the start of his second term. Although U.S. laws require outstanding debt to be paid, Washington still owes the WHO about $260 million, which experts say is unlikely to be settled. U.S. officials say the organization no longer serves American interests, while legal experts note that the WHO has no power to force payment. President Donald Trump has also dropped plans to impose tariffs on European countries and ruled out using forces to take control of Greenland. The decision follows talks with NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte at the World Economic Forum in Davos, and the two sides agreed on what was described as a framework for cooperation on Arctic security and resources. NATO has stressed that Greenland's sovereignty remains unchanged and that no compromise on Denmark's authority was discussed. Lastly, here on the Epic Morning Show, 3 journalists have been killed by Israeli strikes while traveling in a vehicle south of Gaza City, according to rescue officials. The incident comes despite a US-backed ceasefire that has been in place since October 2025. You still live with the Epic Morning Show now on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. Keep listening to me around the world on myepiconline.com, Choice FM and Radio Garden. My name is Usman Ibrahim Marat. Today on Friday again, and we review the biggest international stories of the week. So, of course, just last week, at the end of last week, President Julius Maada Bio, been making a trip to Guinea's capital city, Conakry, for the official inauguration of President General Mamadi Doumbouya, the former coup leader, we win the December 28, 2025 presidential election by a very landslide, over 70%. So that election day, of course, opposition groups them be the call for boycott of the election. Most of the opposition were barred from contesting. So President Bio say he actually attended this inauguration together with the ECOWAS president because the Supreme Court in Guinea confirmed for say the election was free and fair. One of the key highlights that we see happen during the inauguration of General Mamadi Doumbouya, now the powerful display of the Guinean military strength na Conakry in front of President Bio and other world leaders. You see Guinean helicopters and they fly over the General Lansana Contest Stadium at Conakry. We see armored vehicles, hundreds of armored vehicles across the capital city ahead of the inauguration. So Daniel, of course, will bring some controversies online. People spread some sort of misinformation saying na Burkina Faso the military strength, saying if Burkina Faso get the kind of military strength we Guinea get, Burkina Faso can be the most powerful army in Africa. So why we see this powerful display of the Guinean military strength during the inauguration of General Mamadi Doumbouya, and what's in the future hold for Guineans them under General Mamadi Doumbouya? Yes, I see videos from Conakry. The president don't officially declare all the assets them to the Supreme Court. And yes, we get the World Economic Forum where they carry on na Davos in Switzerland. Key highlights them. President Donald Trump don't scale back on in plans for impose tariff on European allies them. Of course, this is after a meeting with the NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte on US owning Greenland. So we'll dive deep into all of the stories today in the Epic Morning Show. Stay with us.
Better one day.
Anything you do not this moment for always keep them faith. If today not fall for you, tomorrow you gonna make a more. So now for always pray to the Lord, so make you pull it from the wicked on the right way. Pray to the Lord, so make you better may go come. If you did offend you know for wicked, maybe you go get you inside this wicked, but enough for patience, no God you go get, but I'm not too positive. Patience you go get one day. To the Lord if I always pray. I know you know for say these days life need no rush. Tell me brother man, now for walk hard you go make come one day.
You must make up.
By the way you walk hard you go get you your pay.
You must get up.
Life no one worry, you get for walk forget you young.
That's not true.
Life no one yagba, if you walk you go make come more. If you don't walk you don't make come more. If I always up for say
You go make a one day.
if you don't sell you don't make come more. If I always keep your faith.
You go better one day.
Walk on, brother.
You go make a one day.
Walk on, sister. You can't go get you your
You
pay.
must get up.
Life no one worry, you get for walk, forget you young.
That's not true.
Life no one yagba, if you walk you go make a more. If you don't walk you don't make a more. If I always up for say,
You go make a one day.
if you don't sell you don't make a more. If I always keep your faith.
You go better one day.
Walk on, brother.
You go make a one day.
Walk on, sister.
You go better one day.
Anything you do not this moment for always keep them faith. If today not fall for you, tomorrow you gonna make them more. So now for always pray to the Lord, so make you pull it from the wicked on the right way. Pray to the Lord, so make you better may go come. If you did offend you know for wicked, maybe you go get you inside this wicked, but enough for patience, no God you go get, but I'm not too positive. Patience you go get one day, unto the Lord if I always pray. I know you know for say these days life
introducing Reginald Brian Ojukutu Sawyer. Reginald, we see key highlights them from the Guinea presidential inauguration of General Mamadi Doumbouya, which happened over the weekend. President Bio, other world leaders, them Bigode, say in support of the people of Guinea. In Conakry, na the General Lansana Contest Stadium, we see powerful display of Guinean military strength. I mean, videos then we circulate. You go project them on screen for those who they watch me on Facebook. In Guinea, the armored vehicles them of the Guinean police, the armored vehicles them of the Guinean military. We see helicopters them over the skies of the stadium na Conakry as the country inaugurates General Mamadi Doumbouya, the newly elected president, the now democratically elected. Of course, President Bio say he actually attend the inauguration because the Guinean Supreme Court later confirmed for say the election in Guinea was free and fair. So because of that, it pay sort of to Guineans them, we brothers, Guineans them. Reginald, you watch the powerful display of the Guinean military strength in Conakry. Whose message did they send, you think?
Thank you very much. I think the inauguration ceremony was quite colorful, and there was a lot of things we unfold on the inauguration ceremony, like you talk, displaying the various military weapons. I think that was colorful as well. And the good thing that, like you rightly say, a lot of heads of states or vice presidents been there, we grace the occasion. And for me, I'm pleased with Guinea, particularly returning back to a democratic rule or democratic governance. A country where a lot of coups that not happen over the years. We see like, I mean, the late Dadis Kamara and Tem Kam, and then overthrown Dadis Kamara, Mamadi Doumbouya back, and all of those things. And when you look at how Guinea display, how they display them various military weapons, I think the first really come to my mind. I see one very funny comment, Usman. One of my Sierra Leonean friends, they say, finally, Salon just give up here, guy. He said because if you see the kind of weapons where you look at, in fact, we see we get and compare to what Guinea get, then you'll know that. But I think, say, the Guinean government doing that, they know how many countries and they share border with. I mean, they are not only sharing border with Sierra Leone, they get other countries like the likes of Mali, Senegal, Ivory Coast, Liberia, and a lot of other ones. So I think what they are trying to do is to ensure that they are ready externally for any kind of thing will go happen.
Yeah, just like what you say. I mean, for countries them with forget military weapons them, military arsenals them. Country will get just one border with one country or two countries. Them not intended for be so concerned or serious. In the case of Guinea gets over 7 borders. The border with 7 countries. Them where include Salon. So of course they can receive threats from Ivory Coast. They can receive threats from any other country. So I mean say the country for be prepared. But Salon we only get Guinea and Liberia. We know they receive sort of threats from these two countries. Them we make I think say the Guinean military strength for be incomparable to Salon.
Exactly. So I think they have the numbers in terms of the personnel they then get. I mean they have more personnel than Sierra Leone, which is also something which we cannot overlook easily because again when you get the more number we get, we normally can say the more the merrier. It gives you an added advantage. And also when you look at the things, I see a lot of brand new Amoka. I will tell you that is $1 million investments and do so into the military, bringing in new camouflage, bringing in new, armor cars, bringing other equipment them as well. And I think, if there is something that we should learn from that, is that we also need to try to get equipment and all, because again, when you look at it, I think we only get 1 or 2 gunboats. Imagine.
So the other day, I think it was over a year ago, Reginald. I think President Bio buy a military arsenal. I think it's a big armored vehicle also. I see some people on social media, on WhatsApp, this WhatsApp group, they share misinformation saying, President Bio don't go buy this because he now left power.
Well, people will just give their opinion about waiting anything. But trust me, Usman, I think it's about time.
Yes.
That Salon Self begin for think about bringing in new equipment and for equip we armed force. I mean, we are doing extremely well. I will tell you, we military personnel and very, very brave.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
I mean, if they can brave, even though they are challenged with not having this sophisticated weapons and all artillery, then going forward, I think say we will begin to think about that. Yeah, government go say, well, we not get the money and all. But I think one major highlight we me pick from that inauguration ceremony in Usman was the lifting of the ban on Guinea to the AU. I don't see ECOWAS the unit. I don't know if ECOWAS or states Guinea back.
Well, if you see,
but I think
see
Africa
the ECOWAS,
Union do already accepts Guinea back. When I do me research.
Yeah, I say if you see the ECOWAS chairman attend, you see the ECOWAS president Umar Ali Toure
on
attend.
which capacity attend, whether as he attend as the president of the.
Well, we will talk about the ECOWAS president attend.
I think
not only capacity as the ECOWAS president.
Well, mind you, Usman, some of the personnel, I think some observers from Africa Union, AU,
even ECOWAS
send well, yes. The fact that they send observers into, maybe it shows that themselves be part of the process, then consented for it. But again, I'm wondering, Usman, why up now we've not heard about them lifting the official ban on Guinea. I think AU they happened 48 hours or so after the inauguration, and said they're glad they receiving Guinea back with, because it's almost like 5 years where Guinea they don't pull them from. But again, now returning back to the AU, maybe ECOWAS self go think about reinstating them back. And I think it will be good as well. But President Biu, attending, maybe he attending two in one function. One as the president of the Republic of Sierra Leone, two as the chairperson of the authority or heads of state of the ECOWAS as well. So it was very, very good, a colorful ceremony. I also see the vice president of the Republic of Ghana, Professor, Her Excellency Professor Jane Ajiman, as well, Bindede, and a couple of other big dignitaries there, and
the Rwandan president called Paul Kagame was also
exactly
present.
Imagine if you get the attention of Paul Kagame for attending such a huge program. It also tells you the level of importance. I think after the night even fly to Morocco for go witness the AFCON final. So it was a very good one. And Usman, what also beat my imagination is the stadium, the Stadia General Lansana Contest Stadium, inside and do the ceremony, was renovated in less than 1 year, 10 months. 1 year, yes, 10
so
months.
So you go for Durham to your national stadium?
Look at the stadium now. It's almost like a brand new stadium. The seats have been changed. The carpet grass, they install new one, then change the Tata track. And again, I ask myself one question. Man, this is not an external fund. These are funds from Guinean government and then used for renovate it so that they go host such a prestigious ceremony. And largely, maybe we don't even do inauguration of President Biu second time because we don't get better space for us. I'm just saying maybe that could be the reason, because again, if the Shaka Savings Stadium was available for me, it's not easy for the President Biu. But again, you know, just go invite heads of states them, and you know, get that kind open space for accommodate all of them. It will be chaotic. And also, I think when I look at that again, I say, wow, if Guinea can do this in less than 2 years, renovating a stadium.
I think President Biu also feel bad for saying not get the opportunity for host world leaders them. I mean, as presidents in a
second time,
like the number one foreign diplomats of Salon, in for host world leaders them na free tongue for in second time inauguration. I think you don't feel bad in that.
Exactly. Moreover, when you watch the picture, I sure say they see other one and go like, you ask them a question: is it a miss opportunity for him? You know, because President Biu King always take delight for attend such functions. I remember maybe from the tenure where they don't appoint her now.
But cannot have them come attend his own function in Freetown.
Maybe he's not inviting them, or maybe it does not have space, like I say, for accommodate them. Because mind you, Salon they can celebrate landmark independence this year. I think it will be 65 or so. We have that opportunity again. Are we going to invite them? If yes, where are we going to host them? Do we have the space and all? I think these are things that we'll look into, Usman. Exactly.
Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Ojukutu Soya. It's what you're saying. Mulku Bangu. Mulku, good morning. Welcome to the show. Mulku, you are late.
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys.
Mulku, we talk on the Guinean inauguration of General Mamadi Doumbouya. The President Bio attend, ECOWAS President Umar Ali Touré, Rwandan leader Paul Kagame, the Ghanaian Vice President Sef attend. All leaders them attend the inauguration at Conakry. We see powerful display of Guinean military strength. I mean, at the streets of Conakry, we see hundreds of armored vehicles them line up the streets of Conakry ahead of the inauguration. And they be even spread sort of misinformation saying now Burkina Faso the military than they. But that's clearly show for say Guinea is not playing. Guinea is not playing with regards to internal security from external forces. Them. What do you think? Say the message, the whole inauguration, the message we sent to world leaders.
Yeah, two things. Number one, it was intentional for display a show of force, a strength that even in a democratic state. And even in a democracy, he's willing to use the military and use the military force against any opposition. That's exactly what he tried for sure. But it also begs the question: was this like a military parade where you need for go show off that kind of force?
That's more like it, huh?
Yeah, and for me, it's kind of muddied the waters of the tenets of democracy. We don't need for military force.
You surprised at this level of, because can you imagine the last time we actually visit President Bio, that state visits Freetown.
He does that a lot.
It brings sort of military armored arsenals them like they can't invade Salon. So you're not surprised at all.
No. He's a show off man. He like for show of power. He like for demonstrate a show of force. He does that all the time. What can I ask? Like I rightly say, count military gears and stuff like that. I don't understand. So now that they don't become the democratic leader, and you see that kind of show of force, it just tell the whole world and first of all, they're telling people inside, not mess with me. Nobody never get ideas in the head.
So
I'm going to use the military.
Part of no mess with me. Not so that the government would not be able to overthrow.
Exactly. That's exactly.
I mean, overthrow a civilian-led government
in 2021. Of course,
now in a civilian president
that's
now.
Exactly.
Say it's not possible for no overthrow me. See the military you are getting.
Yes, he's sending that message. But the other thing is we kind of like really what we think about, right? The inauguration and the president's going. Isn't that actually rubber stamping the validity of this guy's presidency? We all know say the elections was mad.
Which guy? President Bio attending?
Everybody. President Bio now I don't say Nigeria send a vice president, but I think Ghana president go, Gabon president go. They all go there. Isn't that ECOWAS was there represented? Isn't that rubber stamping a very contentional or what's the word? A very contentious elections?
Okay, because I watch for President Bio post as he then at the Conakry for the inauguration. I mean, President Bio say he actually attend the inauguration because the Guinean Supreme Court be confirmed for say the election was free and fair.
See, that's the thing. I mean, we all see. So okay. So is it that what we see reflect within or the Supreme Court saw something else? Clearly, this man is in control. State capture everything. Use the military to your advantage. He muzzle other political oppositions, other political parties. He make sure say the one that we get strength. He make sure say they not get the free and fair space for go compete and for good elections. We see what he do. He suspend a number of other political parties, and in African election, who wins by over 80%? 80%? It doesn't make sense.
Paul Kagame, they win landslide over 90%.
Paul Kagame and Museveni.
And not Museveni. Even the Egyptian president El-Sisi said they win over 90%.
But, I mean, it's not logical. It's actually not mathematically correct. It doesn't make sense. Like, yes, I understand. Say they don't turn a power, then get that kind of force, then get that kind of popularity, but it doesn't make sense for say opposition all day, because then they give space for oppositions for operate. And for me, my greatest fear, and that has been, I don't talk on this studio before, my greatest fear and the fact that if this continues, if the people where then they look at democracy, say, okay, this is not the government of the people, for the people and by the people, where then they allow oppositions for operate, voices for speak to power, continues for more like this, continues for be what's the word? Like if you find out this is actually not the democracy we look forward to, the people will stop believing that democracy works for Africa. And if they stop believing that democracy works for Africa, then it becomes a serious problem. It becomes a serious problem now, searching for what works. And honestly, democracy, they give space for like the media. They give space, they give voices to civil society. They allow certain things to happen. People can say what they have to say. But when it comes to military government, we all see what they do. How do they use them power, abuse them powers, and in a very violent manner, without any due cause. We cannot have a society operate like that. So we don't want for good.
So you say democracy they fail in Africa right now?
It is failing.
Why is it failing?
Because we see examples of how the people within military leaders and they do, then they legitimize them leadership through democracy, and then through state capture, then they use the military for basically rule like it's a dictatorship. It's like it's a military government. We see that in Uganda. We're seeing that in Mali. We're seeing that all over the whole. Kagame did the same thing. We're seeing that all happening all over the whole place. How democracy done this shift, towards now militarization. These people they can't they hand over power to civilian rule. But if you look at how the ruling they take place, is more or less like a decree. They take over the parliament, take over the changing constitution to let it fit their own purpose. You remove
we see the same
term limits.
We see happen in Guinea.
Yes, you move term limits. Give yourself extraordinary powers. They can run for multiple times. Even increase the age. It's a problem. It's not how democracy should be.
In Guinea, General Madrid we get this sort of project. Simandu 2040 project. We say, and for make Guinea be a middle income country by 2040. Yeah. Is that a sign that a one for dinner power by 2040?
It is a sign. You see, the problem is it's a good vision. It's a good thing. It's not a bad thing for get a kind long-term plan there for your country. But that plan has to be shared by other people. They never believe in that plan and work with other people on the other side of the aisle. Let them buy into the plan, and then you guys can work on that plan together. He's only 41, right? My mother, I think, is only 41. He's still young, and he sees himself as being in power till like 80, like Museveni or like Paul Biya. Until he begin all stick, not waiting for do get with in life. He seeing himself in the power, take to that 10 day. And for me, with all that big vision, with all that beautiful ideas, if you're not able to communicate them and share them with other people, and we get the ability, we get also the capacity for rule, for really manage the country as a whole together as a force. And then you don't lost the whole interpretation, you don't lost the whole value, you don't lost the whole it becomes a serious problem now, because now you don't become like a dictator. Like you do what you want, how you want them, and who says in that process you are going to misuse and misappropriate resources. Clearly you're going to use the country's resources for your own piggy bank. And that's not what you want to see.
Improvements we don't see improvements in Guinea since he can have power. Okay, let's say for example, with regards to the I think it's the iron ore project.
Yes.
I think Guinea they get 40% stake compared to Salon, for example. President during the leadership of Anes Bakourma, we will get less than 1%, 0 point something percent from natural resources. Now in Guinea, I mean now President Biyo saying 1% they get now, but in Guinea they get over 40% in stake. So nothing says those are improvements on Mamadi Doumbouya.
Of course, let's yes, I think it's quite an improvement on the Mamadou Doumbouya. If you see right now the currency very stable. And that means they're doing that. I mean, the economy is buoyant. They're exporting more. The balance of payments is really looking good. So that's why you find out the currency is kind of like really appreciating, and it even don't value higher than Sierra Leone, the Leones. So I mean, he's been making strides. But the thing about that is, two things can be true at the same time. He's making strides, but also there are people that are being, abused. There are people that are being, mistreated, maltreated. There are people that are actually going through it, and these two can't go together. You cannot. I mean, in any developed country, yes, you must get a set of minority or set of people and we they in the minority. We not they share the same I will call it quote unquote enjoyment with others than they share, right? But and that's not how it's supposed to be. But coming from a military leader, it can get worse and it can be very violent, and that's not what we want to. And that's exactly what's happening currently in Guinea. And coming back to those how do they benefit from the iron ore? I think it all boils down to just the negotiations. We have been negotiating from a position of weakness in Sierra Leone for quite a long time. That is why when these companies come bringing all this money. Then they negotiate from a position of power, a position of authority, and so now make we not can get too much for negotiate on.
Which authority?
And we keep losing.
Which authority Mamadi Doumbia get? Whose power we get over negotiations?
It gets a large.
Let's say you want to negotiate with China, with Chinese companies. Then whose power we think say the level?
He get the military power for sure. He dictates what he wants, right? He doesn't go by. And this tells you small thing about how sometimes he find for just use your power and his strength. That's why I say you negotiate from a position of strength. Mamadou Doumbia knows that Guinea has one of the highest deposits of iron ore, and not only iron ore, a lot of other minerals deposits in Guinea. And he knows that when these Chinese companies, these US companies, when they come, they want everything. They're going for the juggernaut. Everything they want, right? They want access to all of this, so they go mine and quick one and produce. He knows that, and so he says, "Okay, well, fine. Me get this large deposit, and you get this. You get the money. You get the resources. I want X amount of percentage for me people. I want to build the biggest and the largest iron ore refinery in my own country when I'm media manager." And he enforces that you cannot play. It's not somebody you play with, right? It's not somebody you play with because he has the military power, and they need him. So you see, the thing is, we only leverage we'll get when these people come, when these investors come, they need us. They want the money, they want the resource, but we so quick for giving to their desires and quick for giving to them Peter and Sweden they offer.
That's because like you tend for say apart from Salon, there are other countries we need investment. We just go there.
That's true. That's a perfect counter argument. But the thing about that is, like I say with Mamadou, he knows the total amount of resource we get under the ground. We also get that. We know that. So that is why we must be tactful when we go into those negotiations. We negotiate from position of power. We negotiate from USA. We say, okay, we get right. We get power. We get the know-how. We get the resources, not only the physical resources, but we get also the human resources. We get the money, the financing, for co-own some of these plants and some of these resources. So that's why I think Mamadi de bully. And also, guess what? Stability, peace and stability.
Mamadi de bully, you say?
No, I mean, are they Guinea de bully? That's what I mean.
Okay.
Yeah,
we figured so.
Yeah,
you think that something governments of Salon can learn from Guineans?
No, yeah, we have to. In fact, we have to learn fast, quick. If you notice the iterations of mining companies we done from 2016, 2013, 2012, 2013. There have been so many iterations of mining companies at this country. So many mining companies can come and go. We don't get situations where they don't argue, they don't fight about ownership, non-ownership. We don't see how shareholders, they don't change over time. But the problem still remains. We still not able to get a refinery in this country for refine some of these mineral resources. We still not able to get the correct human resources. I mean, the right human resources in this country for manage these resources. And kudos to people like Leonco, where they buy over rutile now that they basically own a large percentage of rutile. And that we want for see local companies, local people owning some of these major companies. Now that only way now we can grow as a nation. The next thing we want for see investment into having our own refinery. Why we not go refine we own oil in this country? Why not go refine we own diamonds in this country? Why they have to go to Belgium? Why Belgium has to certify, with diamonds for say, okay, this is clean? Why not them for doing? So these are all questions we for ask yourself. Now we take the Botswana model, take the South African models, right? It can benefit we because we have seen those people managing their resources so well, and it benefits we. It benefits the nation as a whole. So we also adapt such models, and it works. Because they don't prove
and in most cases in Ghana, for example, the gold is being used and timed to the city. We make the Ghanaian currency very strong. They perform very well,
which is a very smart move. Which is a very, very smart move, because that's what currently, because of Trump seeing uncertainty, that's what countries are currently doing. When Trump go threaten Europe, say they increase, they add a 200% tariff, we see investors scrambled, right? Then gather enough gold and then begin move away from stocks. Then begin going to buying up gold. The price of gold increased to $8,000 per bar immediately, and then begin buy up gold for store gold, so that at least then go tie them wealth to the value of gold, and the value of gold never diminishes, it never reduces, and so because of that, it's safe. So Ghana made a very brilliant move for tie the resources to the value of gold. I mean, it's something we can also do. I mean, there are successful models out there. It's not a lack of a pathway. It's not a lack of footprint. The problem is the willingness by we politicians for adopt these successful models in a very selfless way. Because most of the time we all know, say, most of when they go into those negotiations and for their own pocket. We know that. That's not a secret. But for waiting they get instead of waiting the country will benefit as a whole. So yeah.
Okay. Mawia Jalo. Mawia, good morning. Mawia, you meet to discuss on the Guinean inauguration of General Mamadi Doumbouya plus other issues them related to that. Not just project for those who watch me on Facebook, the powerful display of the Guinean military strength in Conakry just over the weekend as the country inaugurates General Mamadi Doumbouya in the presence of President Julius Maada Bio, Wilson, the chairman of ECOWAS, the ECOWAS President Omar Ali Toure, and some other world leaders, including the Rwandan President Paul Kagame, in Conakry as General Mamadi Doumbouya then be inaugurated as the Guinean president. So President Bio, as I mentioned earlier, he said he attend this sort of inauguration because the Supreme Court in Guinea confirmed for say the elections was free and fair. Mawia, where you see the powerful display of the Guinean military strength, you think it's a warning shot against Salon?
Well, I don't actually think say it's basically against Sierra Leone. I think say it's.
But you think it sends strong message to
it sends strong message to not just Sierra Leone, but to people and governments we get for deal with. I mean, we get for deal with Guinea and Mamadi. I mean, as a leader, of course, we all know how Mamadi in history coming. I mean, to this, you know, the act of everything. You know, they call it elective authoritarianism. After a coup d'etat, you actually try to impose yourself. You know, how to ban several opposition leaders from coming from Selou Dalen, you know, of EFDG to Alius Toure. So most of these leaders were not even allowed. So when you look at how he came to power, you know, I feel like say in it still try for sure say he's in control. You know, it's a warning, basically not just for outsiders, but for also insiders. We would think say, because now it's a democracy. It's I mean, according to him, it don't restore democracy. He will now be a weak man. Or so for me, I think say that enough for just continue for sure say yes. We don't come back to democracy as per waiting go on, but then I'm still a military person who took over. I mean, power. So for me, yeah, I think Senator not so necessarily, you know, Sierra Leone, but then can Sierra Leone also watch from Dande and take notes from it? Definitely yes, because then we keep getting these issues with Guinea over and over again. Whether it's around Yenga, whether it's around our citizens in Guinea and all of them stuff. Then they, you know, so this display of military might and stuff. You know, we could take a lot from it. You know, but then I think Sierra Leone's diplomacy, for me, I think say
are the right approach.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, but you think that the country as a whole don't they neglect defense as a priority?
Well, I know I'm not 100%. I'm not grounded, make I say, in the military budgetary system in Sierra Leone. It's been a very long time. I don't know when last Sierra Leone do military or weaponry display. You know, weapon fair in Sierra Leone. I don't know when last then do. You know, but then I think say, the way how the world they go right now, we need for try our best for improve we military system, we defenses. You know, that is where the world they go right now, because in the era of Trump being American president, don't show we clearly say, you know, no country has to be weak or show any weakness, and part of that weakness is military might. Yeah. You have to show, whether it's your neighbors or any other person, that yes, we can do diplomacy, but if we come with aggression, we can equally say yes, we are ready to to go into it.
All right, Mulko. Yeah. We see the World Economic Forum they carry on at Davos. Yeah. Lots of highlights them. I mean, one of the key highlights them now, President Emmanuel Macron will wear sunglasses inside an open room.
It's Trump.
But part of again, President Trump saying he not go use military force for take Greenland. Yeah. I am also announcing for say they don't get negotiations with European leaders them after the meeting with Mark Rutte, this NATO Secretary General, say you know go impose the tariff on in Western allies them. We don't scheduled for, say, the start the 1st of February.
Yeah.
What do you make of the Davos summit entirely?
So Davos na a place usai. First of all, little family get the basic context, small context of Davos with Davos. So Davos is basically a place in Switzerland. Usai major leaders then can show up, for talk about the economy, talk about politics, talk about AI, the future. It's just basically bringing big boys together, and it's strictly by invitation, not to everybody they come. Then they pick you and invite you, and then you attend. So you must be somebody we get either powerful, or you get money, or somebody we change policies.
It's open for not all presidents them actually invite into this. I think we see communications people from State House say President Biona, the first ever leader from Salon, we attend the Davos summit. Maybe that's partly because they don't become more powerful during in tenure. And that he's the chairman of ECOWAS.
But I've said this here, that President Biori international image, personally, as a person, has grown. Whether you like it or not, the evidences are there. He don't really make himself. I listened to him panel in discussion where they get that small panel discussion where they be asking questions, and he killed it. Whether you like it or not, you don't have to like President Biori, but he killed the interview. The answers we give, what incident in there. I can just wish as it is speak and so as it is say and so it actually come and do in our country. Because he has all these ideas. He has all these beautiful answers. And the answer was actually correct to the questions where they ask him. But if only he come and implement in this country, we could really see change. But what is stopping him from doing that here is what I don't understand. But that's a conversation for another day. But so, like I say, it brings together leaders, and we see how much of about 65 presidents this time around that didn't show up, in Davos, and we see how the conversations go. But people go to Davos, they went to Davos uncertain, then with a lot of uncertainty. Trump, this enraging obsession about the Greenland, how he wants Greenland so badly, and for security reasons. And, it was there he actually take a dig on all the allies. This guy is a phenomenal man. I don't understand Trump. You party closest allies, people we want to do business with, people we want to all day in collaboration for secure the world order, people who want to all day they share ideas together. You provoke them all, you embarrass them all, you abuse them all, you make them all feel small. I mean, you can. It's not done. You cannot do that to your allies. Talk about Canada. Say Canada for being grateful. Like this is a whole nation.
We also see the response of the Canadian Prime Minister.
Yeah, this is a whole nation. I mean, take time talk to people, man. You cannot talk because you get power, you get money for make everybody is. But it tells you the kind of person he is. It tells you the mentality he has. He has no respect for any leader where they follow democratic principles. He has respect for dictators. And he even stated he says sometimes you have to have a little bit of
dictatorship. He get respect for dictators, but we see he overthrew President Nicolas Maduro.
The reason why now because Maduro no agree play to in game. That's why.
Is China playing it to the game?
Yeah, he not all he see when they call it the Kegos, he can go to China. But I see it yesterday. I see that they first that they call Putin stupid. Say Putin will be very stupid. Man, this guy, I really sometimes.
He later clarified more. He said they could be stupid, but I'm not saying so stupid people. He said I know they are not stupid, but
he called Putin stupid. He called Zelensky stupid, but he said no. Okay, let they call them stupid. I mean, this guy he was on a rant in speech over 1 hour, some minutes, over 1 hour 30 minutes or so. He was just ranting. People then for the call and daddy, like, I mean, come on, man. You are speaking to leaders of nations, sovereignties. Not so you go clearly was getting off script. You not get no script. You not get no script. Be the flow. Now flow be the flow. And it don't change the landscape of politics, the language of politics forever. Trump has changed the language of politics forever.
How?
And ever.
How? I don't understand.
Politics is no longer about it's no longer about diplomatic relations. It's no longer about diplomatic speeches. Trump don't show. He's actually leaving the footprints for other leaders in can follow the kind way they talk and address the international communities, address diplomats, address people. People are laughing. People were laughing. People clapped at the end of the speech. People them kind of like he humored them. So you will be amazed how much
I mean,
some
that's
man
something
will
you
learn.
can't take from President Trump. You can't take that from President Trump.
I know.
He's humor.
And that's the thing. So you cannot, and the byproduct of that is there are people watching, learning, and see, okay, if it is a work at the international stage, I think it can work for me. I think I can do the same thing. And
Right.
and if that continues, man, I'm scared, I'm afraid, because the world order was actually created for peace. For let we experience this peace. It's very let we believe. I want, just before I shut up, I want to make this point clear. Before World War I and World War II, this place, the world, it was a violent place. My guy, the world was a very violent place. When you read history, when you see how them be they behead people, how them be they kill people, how them be they basically assassinate people, them will be they stand up against government, will be they speak against powerful leaders, people, and with the revolutions they will see, the fights they will see before World War I and World War II. World War I and World War II was an actual reflection of them long-term violence and the way that happened for so long, and we see the destruction beyond epic proportion after they drop that bomb. Now that we see, and the world order was created for maintain sanity, for say, okay, when enough is enough, let me get people the way they control and regulate the way things are. Trump is actually upending all of those orders right now. It don't come on now. All basically the US don't come out. WHO yesterday net. I just see yesterday net, which is a very sad thing. And not only that, he want for basically dismantle the United Nations. We this in world peace or whatever peace Gaza.
Gaza peace board.
Yes, he's kind of like telling United Nations, no, not necessary.
It's it could be alternative to the Security Council.
Why duplicate it when it's there? You'd actually what's the word I'm looking for? Not do
that's because President Trump is the indefinite chair.
That's the problem, because he wants everything. You are almost 80 years old. You know, everybody they say 3 years from now you don't come on a power. What do you want? Like, why you go create something when not sustainable? And the countries the way go. The countries the way they are not allies of the United States. Why invent the wheel? So just empower the already existing institutions, make them gear them up if possible, make changes within, and then you support those institutions, just like what they do for NATO. You say you want Greenland for security. NATO already, you are part of NATO. You are the biggest contributions to NATO.
And I know never use NATO.
Exactly.
Article 4.
Now they use NATO for can't destroy Libya. So why not just strengthen NATO? You go close. You position yourself in that border. Count all your soldier man, all your army, all within that. You still secure NATO, secure Greenland. So I don't understand what he's basically doing. But the fear is he's upending the world order.
Right.
And it's when he upend the world order, it opens the world order up for destruction.
Okay, Mawea, what do you make of the Davos summit?
Yeah, for me, when my brother they analyze and talk about, before the World War I and World War II, yes, there was really chaos. But what was the reason for the chaos? It was basically on resources. The world have always been grappling with resources, who gets what and who is to stay on top and who says what and who controls what. So the whole fight and the whole chaos in the world at that time, it was around resources. But then within the formation of the United Nations can do, the declaration of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, within some of them structures and they can do. Now for tone down and in a cryptic way continue for put people of power at the helm of affairs. So the thing is, I think waiting the actions of Trump, waiting in the unveil now that it actually unveil waiting the world order always do used for be since the formation of the United Nations and this Universal Declaration of Human Rights. It has always been that way. It has always been world powers always grappling over resources, and other than for silence for able to get advantage, other than for pin down for able to get advantage, other than for pin up, so it has always been like that. But it was always done. It was always done in the hidden. It was always done in a diplomatic way for make every other person say, "Oh, this is a good thing." Wherein actually they are using and manipulating the laws to favor the bigger countries and the middle countries and the lower countries. Or that make Africa not ever, that make United Nations, whether this, they don't ever really favor Africa and Africa development for go forward. You understand? So waiting Trump in action It just don't can show say this is what was going on. This is what was going on, and we not go continue for play. In fact, now that make for me the best statement yesterday. I think it was made yesterday, was by the Canadian Prime Minister.
Yeah.
Was by the Canadian Prime Minister. He said it. He said what in Trump they do now, it is not a transition. For say it's not it's a transition.
Yeah.
Then they just don't show say the old world order is not working. So there has to be a new system where they're able for actually put people into the light based on what they bring country to the table, because that is basically what Trump they tell each and every nation right now. Sending in fear, I say now we they control the thing, now we they give more, so now we for say more, now we get the military might, now we for no decide what thing for do. That is basically what Trump don't do from he don't take office. You understand? So it's really crazy.
But the hypocrisy part of is that America has benefited a lot from this current world order. That's one. And number two, you cannot upend a system without replacement. Come up with the proper replacement that works for everyone. But look at the peace board, the Gaza peace board, where it's the start. I think it's basically a reflection of United Nations. Now, in the chair, we not see any proper like policies. We not see nothing inclusive.
The problem with the world order is the problem with the world order is
Palestine itself. Exactly.
So you see, the problem with the old world order is it was never a system that benefits everybody equally. It was never that. You know, they use integration as a weapon for coerce people. For instance, look, the aid way America they say and they give across the world. It is always tied. It is always tied to what we can do, how we can do. Recently, then get this global health strategy where the US they do for African countries. I don't know if you don't see that thing there. Where even Sierra Leone sign up to. It's a global health strategy. Then call it America First Global Health Strategy. Where then they sign MOU with some African countries. Then
I think Sierra Leone also signed to
it. Sierra Leone actually signed to it.
Yeah.
And the bad thing about that is it is clearly stated in the MOU, although they not get the very full documents, but from the one way they reports and they script they can, that it is always going to be America first in any instance where then they support you. And then
you think that in the same case for Salo like we see na Kenya, America will get full access to the health.
So the health, yes, it's the same thing for all the African.
And that's why they want WHO out.
Yes,
that's why they want WHO out. That's why actually Trump is proposing that WHO they get out of WHO because now they're going to use a system where they benefit them.
You understand? So the thing is just really crazy. But the thing about that president, the prime minister in statement we elect now, the fact say it encourage nations then, because now what's in the happen is nations are really afraid. Now really, right now people are afraid for stand up. Look at Europe. EU basically they afraid for stand up for themselves. They're still try for play the diplomatic. Like nobody not been prepared for waiting they happen. So everybody is caught off guard. So for now, nobody not able for put their heads together actually how to handle this situation. So that is why nations don't really know it's waiting for do, but he's just telling people to drop the sign. He give the example of factory workers where always they put the sign say factory workers are together when they are actually not together. It's an illusion. So now they tell you say let we really drop the sign. That fear it only end if you drop the sign and say no to it in America they do.
But Mawia, quickly as we wrap up, you comment on the Ugandan presidential election. I think it was few days ago, the Ugandan military chief, when the son of President Yoweri Museveni, be threatened for kill or for get a hold of the opposition leader Bobby Wine. Of course, some TV say Bobby Wine don't condemn. We still see Bobby Wine saying he's not going to Supreme Court for contest the election results any longer because say the institutions them all tied President Yoweri Museveni don't tie in hands around all institutions in Uganda. What do you make of what you see? Just I think it was just 15 minutes after the election results was confirmed. The Africa Union chairman, the chairperson, congratulates President Yoweri Museveni in just after 15 minutes.
Can you imagine?
Any time at all.
Can you imagine?
A disputed election.
No,
Can
but
you
Lord be
hypocrisy.
Lord be very honest. Lord be very honest to yourself. Do we expect it? Do we expect anything different? I mean, this is just the same playbook. Like 3 or 4 elections back. This is just the same thing.
Be a rigged election.
It's come on, man. Come on.
Was it a rigged election?
Come on. Election way when the election they go on, they had to shut down internet.
Yeah.
they had to basically. Come on, just imagine we're seeing
Bobby Wine went on hiding.
You know, they're ransacking us, and this is not the first time. They did it in the last election, and they did it in the other previous election.
Yes, it's still in hiding.
You know, so for me, I don't think I expect anything different. Let's be very, very honest. Museveni is still popular in Uganda. He's still very popular in Uganda.
So he won the election free and fair?
I'm not going. No. I don't think say he win the election free and fair. But I just think say, if he be make free and fair election, he for still win. That's what me feel. Yes,
You share the same sentiment.
Yeah,
You share the same thought.
it was still win.
I believe say
Even if it was free and fair,
it was
Listen,
still win.
people for vote on and based on the policies.
My
then.
brother.
Yes.
my brother.
Yeah. Yeah.
Museveni is still in power because
Yeah.
the people want him in
Yeah.
power.
Yeah.
You know,
Is it the same case for Cameroon, Paul Biya? People want for
It's
60 years.
almost the same thing. Well, the wait, 90% of the Ugandan population
Yeah.
not experience any other government
Yeah.
yet. They
Yeah.
only don't experience Museveni's government. So most people don't even know what's in life could be like when Museveni.
And there are some
You
ways say
understand?
Uganda go only be peaceful if he didn't have power because everybody wants power now. Let me Museveni try come out. Let me save calm. Like everybody get this sort of cabal. Everybody want to be president. So the country not go be peaceful without Museveni at this moment.
Yes, so many people are uncertain about what the future is like. So that is why they keep Museveni. So
All right.
the bone of contention, not even Museveni, it's the system Museveni have built. That is why you can compare with Paul Biya. It's not about them now. It's about the system they have built. And the system is built around them. That is why they keep them there.
Mulku, the opposition leader in Uganda, Bobby Wine, you know, gets sort of clear policies. Them, I mean, after President Yoweri Museveni, I mean, it's like the only aim in all of this, and for just remove President Yoweri Museveni in power.
He has policies, as he mentioned on the last week, and I've been listening. I was smiling. He does have.
The job creation was how is he going to do it?
The only thing I get we make for say not get policy and not really has policies, but I'm not thinking they articulating policies so well to make the people really understand what he wants. See, the thing went back for me about Uganda as I did do my research. I had to call a friend, a Ugandan friend. We will be the working to ask her like, what is happening in our country? And Uganda has the youngest population in Africa, one of the youngest populations in Africa, right? Over 70%.
I think it's 17. The average year is 17.
Exactly. Over 70% youngest population in Africa. And yet they still vote for somebody we don't gain power almost 4 decades.
It's free and fair, you say?
No, it was not free and fair.
Look,
but
so
however,
then vote for him for win, you say?
Well, of course. So this is it's a two-way street, right? He already he's a very popular man. We cannot take that away from him. And a lot of people they vote because of nostalgia. The nostalgia and the fact that okay, this guy basically brings stability, political stability for the country. That's exactly what they're voting for. But Bobby Wine is popular, right? It's popular. But this Bobby Wine situation, what's it the showy? For a long time, we don't feel say democracy is about the popularity contest. And true, even with Bobby Wine in popularity, Yoweri Museveni has proven that he is still popular, but also he has the power, he has the state, he has the resources for subdue and subject whomever I want for coming, and then for can show off that popularity.
Bobby Wine is popular.
Yes.
Popular among the youths of Uganda.
Well, that's the thing.
And the youths, them, I mean, the average age is 17 years.
The youths are
when you look at the data, when you look at the statistics, right, and you try to analyze actual statistics, it asks for determine like what's going on in Uganda. Because if Bobby Wine is young, if he's popular, so much popular amongst the youth, but again, they're still voting Museveni. Yes, they vote Museveni, and also they rig the elections to a certain manner.
Yes.
Okay, that we cannot rule that out. But you go wonder how, okay, why the data not the support what we see? Why the data not the statistics and support the reality? So that's what we don't understand. However, what's clear now the fact say Museveni is actually using the state's resources for subdue and subject free and fair elections. That is clear. My only thing is Bobby Wine claims that the elections are rigged. provide the evidences. It's like evidence when they interview.
How we go provide evidence? How you go provide evidence? Wait, they arrest them.
But
he said they arrest them.
No, it ain't right
and
now.
He's still in hiding.
It didn't hiding. If the journalists them, I think Al Jazeera also BBC not track.
And Al Jazeera.
Yes, if they actually identify outside they then go do a face-to-face interview, he can actually release all those evidences. Why you hold on to them? Whose benefit to get to you? Now the same thing.
Is it get evidence of ballot stuff?
Yeah, it's like evidence of ballot stuff. It's like get pictures, you get videos.
Yes,
so why you waiting to
exactly.
stop it for release them? So this time we question where people and they cry wolf. I'm feeling like they're just crying wolf. Release them. Let the world see exactly what's happening. So we go know. And already we know say Museveni in Peking, that guy didn't know well. Something do him. That guy they say
you know what he said also. He said then go investigate how come Bobby Wine get that 25%.
the guy said not Beyonce in want. He said he challenge Jay-Z into a duel for Beyonce. That guy know well. He said the next 2 years like, they go for Kenya. He said they go attack Kenya. If they're not looking at that guy, then a problem. He's going to cause
even
regional
the journalist Larry Mado.
Yes, something wrong with the guy. And imagine when the army chief, for Christ's sake, with all our resources, all our social man, all our money there. So you can tell that this man is breeding people away. We not even understand how politics work, how governance work. We not even get a steady head and level headed. And he said so where the election may they go, not be the talking nothing. As the election don't know him about all win. Now it gets him Bobby Wine saying that killing they can't kill him. Can you imagine? You make a bold statement like a dandy, so you can't kill Bobby Wine. If something do, I would have the first portrait the point.
In Papa, in
the guy actually not afraid. You know, the Ghana situation is really sad. You know, because for me, when all this politics in the happen, we like you always think is the people. To be very honest with you, me I don't really get problem with systems of government. I get problem with whether that system did actually benefit the people or not. You understand? China is doing democratic communism. It is benefiting the people.
It's working.
Saudi Arabia, then they do the monarchy. It is working for the people. You understand? So for me, once the system is working for the people, so that's why I know they rush for label people as dictators or label them as bad people and stuff. But the problem with Uganda is the system is not working for the people, and the people are keeping it there. Look at this pair, the Gen Z protest. It happened in East Africa, but you not ever going to Uganda. What is happening? Why is it not going there? You understand?
Exactly, with the youngest population.
You understand?
All right, so
it's a very sad and difficult situation for them.
You still live with the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. Listen to it around the world on myepiconline.com, Choice FM, Radio Garden, the World Radio Garden app, and of course radiogarden.com. I'll do one for a very short break. After that, 079 994 993. Stay with us.
You don't ready for win big money every single day? Epic Radio they make them happen with bomba cash out. For just 10 years no more, you can enter the draw and win buy money straight inside your phone. No stress, no waste time. And now so you go take joy. Dial *799 *2# and choose how much tickets you want. From 1 to 10. Enter your orange
Epic
money
Radio.
or after money pin. And boom, now you that. You don't enter the draw. The more tickets you buy, the higher chance you get for win. And the best part is that if they pick your number, the money will go straight inside your orange money or after money wallet. You don't even need for Canada station. So, what's in the wait for? Dial *799 *2# now and continue for listening to Epic Radio. If you're not one of the lucky daily winners, then for more information, call the support center on this number, Yaso 032 300 033. Number cash out, money the flow, powered by Masslink Limited. This not a purpose to whether under 18 or so play responsibly. Terms and conditions apply.
You still live with the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. Listen to it around the world on myepiconline.com, Choice FM, and Radio Garden. Today on Friday again, we'll give you the biggest international stories. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Usman.
Concerned citizen tree planting.
God bless. I'm talking about international politics, especially Donald Trump. You know, Trump talk say we make America great again. And you know, America they try to move to the direction of one world order. You know, where even the order you get two super world powers, America and Russia. They get world powers. You know, get respect for none of the other one in the Russia and the rest of it. And what America they do, so it just tell like a woman conscious of his beauty. When woman conscious of his beauty, they can bring in pockets to the drain. Now America they do so. It's conscious of it. Now make another respect for Canada. The president, the president of Canada. They no nominal option. They all look up to America. All over the world, everybody they look up to America.
Okay.
Don't you see that opportunity? Now they make use of so. For make America great again. The world as a whole get for land electing and all countries get for stand by it.
Okay.
Sovereignty.
Thank you so much, concerned citizen. I mean, concerned citizen actually compare President Trump to a woman with beautiful and nobody in beauty.
Very, very correct.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
You never know the call from.
Usman. How the morning? Now, I come to the call from Upgon.
Paconte, go ahead.
I tell you now, thank you now they analyze what's in the happen at the international. Guinea na been junta. When I been junta, we no say he want take power. Now he pull the main political party then. We no say go get and tough time. Just like example, we get APC, SLPP now. He pull them. So all the other one then now we left, you know say he dominate them. When make the election, you know say he win. He win clearly. Nobody no go against them. So he dey try for waiting and call sworn, show the people and say the people elect him and the man they try. Now make it show the ammunition we get the tell West Africa say instead of get people them. Don't Trump again. They see that Trump be not talk him. Where not take power it. He say when he come. He say when he come. He say America they change. Look what he they do.
All right.
You see?
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
079-994-993. Call inside the program this morning. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. This is Bakar from home.
Bakar, go ahead.
This man when I'm Mamadi Kumbia, he they do well. But even when it pull the two main political parties, the people they not grumble, they not protest.
Because he banned protest.
If you go check for the boundary between me and them, that all be dirty. That man don't tie at all. If you go na Bambi too, you see the carry out that man not be beside that place and the carry out the economy there. He comes to Rihanna Salon. Latin not the way the world you look for where we not get. Latin only. And we so democratic. So waiting at the problem now we Salon no good day among the people then we then they go discuss about economy. Here in Salon we get all things perfect. Come to Donald Trump. Donald Trump he wants for every president or every country let them know say God bless their country, let them focus on their country. And Donald Trump they do so. So in the proud of your own country, and they talk with you want for talk. You are president, you be country now, you be president transfer. Make use of the country, make use of the things that God bless you.
All right, Bakar, thank you. 079-994-993. Call inside the program this morning with a review the biggest international stories of the week. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
You name is where you call from?
Yes, Mr. Mara is from Professor.
All right, go ahead.
And the first thing and the first way you want to develop country for the first thing and the process for banner. Because if you do good thing, your voice always be carried down. The political party, the area of the position. That's not what for the government and for the post. But even for us, and those of them are going to and the way want to develop country and the protect forces for ban. That's all you can make you get strength for the youth. And then the first way ban for the protest in the answer upon the time. Now when you can see protest, you push on the protest. You know protest. Because when protest, you know what you have to before protest. So almost so quiet, almost keep quiet. So for the big one, all west side, all left side. It's not long over the time and you say you will take care of them. So let me what I want to tell you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mara. Mawia, you agree with him? Say we want to develop the country for ban protest first.
Well, I don't agree with her entirely. You know, it depend on waiting. For me, it always depends on waiting the government they do. You know, for me, like I say, I don't get problem with systems of government. I get problem whether you are delivering for your people.
Hello, good morning. The Lion, go ahead.
day, America fall. Why make America fall? America will watch China, India, and their country, then they look at them, they come to Russia. They all been looking to watch them. If they compare China with America, if they compare them countries, and they all things. So America not stay in the fall. We don't say America not fall. So when money man fall, but even they don't say fall. But what did they do? If you watch the X what they give, they don't know what they give. Where Donald Trump come, it cut off. I'm not saying hard time don't begin it same. Now hard time. So what did they happen now? If you watch to America, what do you do? Even to this Palestine, what do you do? He called Russia. Russia tell them, say, okay, well, Nazis won't assist we first. They see them asset they won't assist. We have begin take and now for begin repair Gaza. Then tell them with tuna. So all the countries they want to not say yes, they want to part. They decide to make because they don't say the one they always they what did happen? All man are your interest. You don't say that why if you follow them. America they lose, they go down, they go in drain. America fall. Because either but when I say dictator business, look like a Gaddafi. They say Gaddafi is a dictator. But look,
the Lion, thank you so much.
You get you everything. Now then they get like we saw them say we are dictator, but we say this one day, even better for we.
079-994-993. Call inside the show this morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
You know where inside the call from?
Yeah, this is Mr. Mara.
Mr. Mara, please, we can only entertain one call inside the first segment, one call again inside the second segment. I appreciate you for joining. And we can call during the second segment of the Epic Morning Show with Reginald Ojukutusago host. My apologies. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
You know where inside the call from?
I'm in the call from Richard.
All right, go ahead.
For me, Africa, I don't believe we need democracy.
Why?
I tell you.
Which you
look from what in the happen. Now, look your country goes back.
You know, like you in democracy in a salon? You know,
if it's just done for 10 years, if it's where they come, where they get for Ghana power, they think about first. I'm going to say first. They might not done for 10 years, what they don't get, and then they can't show you first now. We don't need democracy in Africa. So, small country like this, look no more how would like to go. Look how this country to go. Small country like this. When you come on, you go next month, you tell us to come on.
Okay.
Then they ask you what you can do here. Before what you get. The next one will go anytime. We don't need democracy at all, Africa.
079-994-993. Call inside the show this morning. We review the biggest international stories of the week. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
You know where the call from?
I call from Tokyo, concerned citizen. But the rich man, first of all, the way they control Africa is so funny. Just imagine one small clue I will give you. Then bring religion, then bring school. Then we did a country currency. Well, you get a young currency for change the young money. So how Africa will go? Now, only Africa watch how Russia develop from the way they've been there on this 1990 to now. Till they don't develop, man. It's like Africa for try to create something, they themselves get nuclear, or then link to country we get nuclear, they make friendly. Man, just watch Salon, inside 40 years, 2,400, 40 years no more, 2,400, inside the 80s, 86 cents for $1. So tell me how you want to say you build this country.
Okay.
Just imagine Sheki, Kiama Road, one of the beautiful buildings the way they been there. When they be in a power, they put all kind of money, build all kind of buildings. But the power left, you never renovate inside after 3, 4, 5 years.
All right, thank you so much. 079-994-993. Call inside the show this morning. We'll give you the biggest international stories. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Epic.
You know where inside the call from?
Kingston Fred.
All right, go ahead.
So, wait here, I want to contribute. It looks like they legalize the school in Africa. Because if once you don't overthrow it, they don't suspend you from ECOWAS or AU, then I say conduct election, go back to civilian rule. They get country then, when the presidents, the representatives, they go back for go honor you. Not to license, they don't give the military officer them. The license, man go can like the overthrow. You know, say after 2 years, he conducts election. Then all the opposition there, eliminate them. And that's my contribution. Thank you very much.
Mulku, you seem to agree with him there.
Oh yeah. Now that states exactly. You know, rubber stamping. These guys, the roots to power. We also say it's not the right way.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, my brother.
Anamta.
Thank you very much for this wonderful program. Thank you. Good morning, Mulku.
Good morning, Anamta.
My brother, I told this last caller in line. Believe me, the Africa leaders are hypocrisy. You know what you mean? Because they say, it's like they go protect the young and bad deeds that they do. To be, you go hide be anything. Because if a man come, you overthrow people. When you overthrow, they go cover system back, say they make election. Manipulated one. They would have come back as Africa leader. When I don't protest against that guy, you will go by inauguration. Then you will go crack the back of BB down there and shoot there. That hypocrisy. That made you try to take you serious. You don't take you so serious. What is the treat you so? Even the leader will go overseas. You go see better thing than the ground. They see thing that will make it develop. But check America, the already has the other country, Europe, Asia, America, China, they who still develop that. All that German Maude. Then you check we independence, who will progress Africa, and bien will go.
All right.
Now you put the pattern. They look at that, but I say, God will never for me. They all old from 1961 to now. God will never.
Anamta, thank you so much. 079-994-993. Call inside the program this morning with a review of the biggest international stories. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Epic.
You never know where you call from?
This is Nandom, I call from Orugu.
All right, go ahead.
This world issue, Donald Trump, America. The problem with America and the Western world, the foreign policy is bad for other countries. America like Russia, China. If now Russia, China, they didn't salon so, they may put them on politics business. What did they go for? Business. What did they go for? Economic business. Now they put they may ever put hand power on internal politics. But America, the other Western world, what they can on a country, what did they try for them to do? Now internal politics, then they try for it because they were rule now. The leader would they, if you not succumb to them, what did they do? They go inside the opposition. Or if the opposition agree, they make other secretary which say they
civil society
war, so that they pull you there, so that they
All
are
right.
able to control you.
Thank you.
America, their foreign policy no good. Now make Donald Trump they make mess so at the world. They want to be king of the world. And then the way the beginner so you go for him now. Then go for Kauna, I go see this man to come. You want to be king of the world. Thank you very much.
So Russia and China involved in the politics of countries. CAR, Central African Republic. I mean, the president leaned towards Russia and don't get support. We they help him also politically. It all win the election by a landslide just until recently. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. This is Arafan Amadou Kamara from Sumaila town.
All right, go ahead. Good morning. Welcome.
I'm talking about Guinea. I believe so much Africa unions. Now just now the association of the president. Now they then cover themselves. You see, waiting this man, yes, everybody get in good position, he get in bad side. But this man, see Guinea this time, the big politician, somebody, the journalist who then they talk for the people then, who a leader who they talk about the people, for the people then, if they see no more than the loss. There are certain people that they talk about the work who he don't do. But what about humanity who they lost? People they lost them papa, them picking them they, the woman then they lost. Whether they help them. This is a very big trouble who they again. What in they make then they prepare civil war. When I remember what thing happened in Sierra Leone, or what thing? Remember the August. Policeman then they kill. For what thing? Not because the bad way you don't do to somebody in Papa, when he see you, not the same thing. But Africa politics, we not understand.
All right, thank you.
I'll give you the good solution.
Amen. 079-994-993. Call inside the show this morning. Hello, good morning.
Assalamu alaikum.
Commander Jibo, alaikum salam.
Mulku, good morning.
Good morning.
What you make a make him pray for now. Now they make some of we they feel as we belong. Because when I give you the platform, so I extend my thanks and appreciation to the CEO and all of you guys.
Thank you.
Usman Mara, and this so-called all the talk. If you me Commander Jibo are not afraid the Hake, they are not take Hake for you. But this Hake now in Africa, man, see, come on. What did happen at the world so? The Hake, where it was back, God now the Supreme, where he handled. Where see that man they talk is not for say democracy. We don't need democracy. Democracy come for let Usman Mara get in fighter, right? They experience. I'm going to let today ethic radio may God protect and guide us because we the call with the talk. But democracy, people then they cry under democracy. Not only Republic of Sierra Leone. Usman Mara, if you want the call, so we call. Someone will call, it will not say enough for the country call. Container for a political party. But democracy for can give freedom. Although get limitation. Well, then we ask you about all the democracy, even in this country. That's right. Come on.
Okay.
Leadership you.
Commander Jibo. Thank you. Thank you so much.
In other country, we pray that it will happen now. But hey, black man, well, don't worry.
All right. I go on for take as much calls as possible, but unfortunately we've run out of time. I go return to Mulku and Mawia for respond to the callers them as we wrap up.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, thank you to all the callers, and we appreciate all of support and comments. But I think for me, I respect democracy. And we just need I think it works. We just have to make it work. That's what I feel say we need for do. And there are tenets that we need for the in place. There are institutions that we have to be independent. There are civil liberties we need for be exercised. There are the constitution need for be well written so everybody will be represented. The leaders need for respect the rule of laws, and then selflessness. And I'm telling you, it will work. Just that there has to be the political will for make it work. And we need for continue for support a system of governance that work. If we not support any people will lost the belief in that. So I think basically that's some I say. But world peace is very important, and people pay attention to it in the going of the world. The economies of the world is in shambles. My greatest fear now that Trump is going for the Panama Canal. Trump feels China don't take over the Panama Canal. It was discussed in Davos. If that is the case, it's going to disrupt global supply chain. We go so far bad now this country.
Okay, so, Mawia, quickly.
Two or three things. Firstly, Friedrich Nietzsche say evil is not in the system, evil is in the heart of men. So now that make I always they say for me I don't think say government systems, the system of governance now the problem. It's how people interpret them. Democracy can be good, can be bad.
So a military leadership not can be a problem. Now people have interpret them.
No, well it's the military person, whether he's actually come on. Paul Kagame came into power the same way. Started as a military man, do election, and he's doing well for his people. Gaddafi was a military man.
Very clear we don't irritate all them. Now that's it doesn't have to be democracy. I mean, it can be any
exactly
any form of leadership.
Listen, my brother. I believe say for la get good health, for la get education, for la able for eat every day, and able for wear something is very important to me than for la just able for talk.
All right.
You understand? So democracy, waiting the West they present so we as democracy, then they present so we say for talk important pass for they get good road, for they get good light. Now that make them kill Gaddafi. Now that make them able Gaddafi and people them. Gaddafi was giving his people everything. The West say, oh, one thing they wanna not get, wanna not able for talk. And they made an uprising. So for me, I think say the basic tenets of development, no matter what system it come up from, if that is prioritized, then let's have that system.
Mawia, thank you, Mulku. Thank you, gentlemen. Up next, we'll get sports, entertainment, and business news. plus the review of the biggest national stories of the week by Reginald Brian Ojukutu Sawyer. Stay tuned for a very entertaining second segment. My name now is Usman Ibrahim. Until next week, Monday again. Until then, take care.
Them say man no die, man no rot. Me no kill person, so me no afraid nothing. I don't come off a start from nothing. Now me na general with a 5-star button. Oh, you want make of this country in honor? We were born up and body it 10 times harder. With their negativity catch na little corner. Dreams and aspirations, they ready for kill and bust a low bubble. Original identity, you ain't no know me. You better know me, yeah. Back up, so me mama call me. You ain't no know me. You better know me, yeah. Will my first pop up. One man military, me legendary. Me no plan bad for nobody, yeah. Me back pop up school by the cemetery. Mentally, Jala University, yeah. Call me and I say, yeah. I'm the last man standing. Call me and I say, you can never bring me down. They can never shut me out, 'cause I'm a survivor. I'm a survivor. I'm a survivor. They can never bring me down. They can never shut me out, 'cause I'm a survivor. All the people them, I dey inspire them. The haters them, and me body them, the mama them, the papa them. Now the music them, the dance now them, color them. Around the world, the sexy girl them, me I love them. Me sabi hold them, and me not dull them. Me jump for them, retire them. Then when we say we no go through, thunder fire them. Whatever.
Hello and welcome to Biz and Echo News with Marion Precious George. Inside today's edition of the Biz and Echo News, the 2024 Auditor General's report don't highlight institutional indifference, where them say don't they disturb the vital contact and visibility of state-backed concrete maker Sierra Block Concrete Products Limited, where them say don't they struggle for survival, even though the National Social Security and Insurance Trust NASIT na a major shareholder. Auditor them say them observe that NASIT don't tap for use or promote the SCPL concrete products them na the young building and infrastructure projects them, including the recent Sewa Ground Market car park. Auditor them also say NASIT fail for rally around other government body them for buy from SCPL, we don't lead to major sideline na the market. We angry for local material them. This make auditor them call on the Director General for NASIT for prioritize SCPL for NASIT projects them, as then say that would deliver value for money, boost sustainability and increase returns on investment. One new World Bank report don't provide blunt verdict on the world's frontier market economies, where one that 56 mostly middle-income nation them don't become the biggest disappointment in economic development after a decade of stagnating growth. The study also revealed that investment growth per capita in their economy during the 2020s don't be about half the rate of the previous decade. The study say even though the group home to 1.8 billion people for possess higher educational achievement, longer life expectancy, better policy them and greater natural resource wealth than many peers. This the World Bank chief economist say na the biggest disappointment when it comes to economic development. He also say while this demographic set for grow by 800 million, more than the rest of the world combined over 25 years, it currently attracts just 3.1% of global capital inflows and accounts for less than 5% of global output. The National Commission for Social Action, together with the Ministry for Agriculture, don't formalize one deal as way for address systemic gap them in development delivery, expand institutional collaboration with the aim for pool resources and harmonize program them where they target food security and vulnerable community them. The high-level engagement between NACSA Commissioner Ambassador Anes Bemba Dumaina and the Minister for Agriculture and Musa Parker center around forging more clear strategy we go tackle interlinked socio-economic challenges, with the two leader them pointing out that stronger interagency partnership important for impactful outcome. The Anti-Corruption Commission don't secure court order for sell one expensive seaside mansion and two other high-value residential property them inside one of the Commission most important asset recovery move linked to one graft case na the National Revenue Authority, where they announced the planned auction. Commissioner of the Anti-Corruption Commission, Francis Ben Kaifala, Esquire, said this move now way for recover billions of loans where the country lost to corruption, as he said them assets here be linked to unexplained wealth by the court. Now all this we get for you today inside the Biz and Echo News. Mina Marion Precious George.
Good morning and welcome to your final day of sports updates. Let's start off with the SLFA president, Babadi Kamara. We been joined as the chairman for the finance committee at the Salon Football Association in a press conference with their host yesterday. And the acting general secretary for the Salon Football Association, Engineer Mohammed Benson Bawo, said and confirmed say the ban or the financial restriction we've been there at the head of the SLFA don't be lifted as of the 21st of this month. So the Beach Road Football Association in collaboration with Save Inter-Area Football Tournament 2025. So this coming Saturday will be the final between Juba Pavilion, we will play against Lumley All Stars. And for the first time, we also don't see Mercedes-Benz don't unveil then car will then go race with for the 2026. And some heated things happen in the world of tennis as we see Naomi Osaka, after we don't get for denying a handshake, we've been tell off between her and Serena inside the Australia Opens. And so this is not a full list of how America, Ukraine, and UK don't win in the heavyweight fight. So America don't win 233 heavyweight fights, and 46 don't be won by Alexandra Usyk from Ukraine, and 38 don't be won by the UK fighter. So Ukraine the second in terms of winning more heavyweight fights. But for this morning, all this will get for you inside Sports Updates.
Good morning and welcome to Epic Entertainment Buzz with me, Fatma Talebi. We can look at different beats them we then they use for make music. Today, we dey look at hip-hop. Hip-hop beats be start in 1970s na Bronx, New York, where DJ them like DJ Cool Hack been dey play and repeat the break part na funk and soul song them. Them beat here be turned the foundation of hip-hop culture alongside rapping, breakdancing, and graffiti. Inside 1980s, drum, machine, and sampling helped shape hip-hop sound. The golden age when at the late 80s and 90s bring better and more creative beats them. And inside the 2000s, hip-hop go worldwide and trap music begin for rise na the south. Today, then they make most hip-hop beats them with computer, mixed with different style them, but still na the center on rhythm, expression, and storytelling. Well, make I take a break now so first and bring some hip-hop sound and I go be right back.
Oh, supernatural, I'm giving you style of love, supernatural, animate the boy so bad. Yes, I'm excited inside, represent the Leo squad. Yes, I'm excited inside, represent the Leo squad.
Symbolize, that's my name, I was born a rebel. My mission is to protect those vulnerable. Ice out.
No matter who side, they go always be some bobo. I represent the ground and you know say I know what. They glitter and they shine.
Why they wanna put the blame on me? They know I'm a rapper, I'm not a shooter. By now people hating on me, cause I'm heading to the top, they're pulling me down the line.
This is a bed. Self-made.
I rep the old way, my homies in the block, keeping it real, we keeping it fit. We keep our heads high. I'm a hustler, doing my things now. You feeling me? Me on the mic, together so now. I rep the old for my homies in the block, keeping it real, we keeping it fit. You see I'm so fly. I'm my creep, I'm my cast, I'm my family. We ain't every day to live a life of peace and harmony. I'm self-made, I'm self-made. Just a silly reason why me brother keep on hating me. I'm self-made, I'm self-made. In the streets, in the club, watch you pass me by. I'm self-made.
Alright, I know say I don't take your mind back to them with old hip-hop sound them. This na how we draw the curtain down of today's edition of we Epic Entertainment Buzz. So till we meet again next week, me will carry the updates to you. Me name na Fatima Talebi. Do have a wonderful weekend.
All right, good morning and welcome to the very first draw this morning here on the Epic Morning Show. Well, Fambul, if you meet me for the first time, me and Chef Big Zaddy. And of course, I'm here this morning again for give some hot. I mean, you know. So this morning on my menu, I get fried yam, I get tomato vegetable soup, and I get egg. Then with some yum the plate. So let's get straight to the kitchen. Let's see who that could be the very first lucky person this morning who will serve a hot breakfast. And mind you, this spicy breakfast they come with some cool juice this morning, you know, for rest them down. So all you need for do *799 *2# and let's get into it. So let's join the dashboard and let me see who that could be we lucky winner this morning.
All right, thank you very much indeed. Good morning, and shortly they can look at for that will be the first winner. So the numbers are mixed now. If you watch you on Facebook, you see the number they mix at the moment. So like what in Big Daddy they say no more. I mean before them pull the eat, you know, say put the yam there.
Yeah. All team for this side. All team.
The
Jojo.
All of it in there. I mean then from there now then
we go straight.
They finally bungalow. So
oh yeah. No Ghana the bungalow.
Right. So basically, we go in 5, 4, 3, 2,
and a big one.
I think we have a winner.
All right.
Yes, we have.
Congratulations already. Of course, the money then at the phone now. This is not instant business. As soon as we click and your number come up, the money day now your phone, not to per hype, not to per boku talk, not to say can't pay transport kaya. No, the money day with you now. The reason why we they call because we want let the people they confirm to you where they listen we or you where they watch we on live. So you self gonna say yes, this is it. So congratulations to we first winner this morning. Imagine this morning you get your cool juice, you get your fry yam, you get your egg, and you get you know with some hot vegetable stew. Come on, man, you know now CDB. When the chef in the kitchen, you know how CDB. So let me dial the number and let me see.
That's what they're doing now. They dial the number now. Let's hope that the phone they on and we're able to talk to the person inside the program. So we call now and on and let's see. Okay,
right. It's ringing.
It's good. Yes, the phone they ring. Yeah.
Hello.
Yes. Good morning.
Yeah, how are you, sir?
Fine. This is a call from Epic Radio.
Yes, sir.
We want to know if you be play the bomber cash out this morning.
Yes, sir. I'll be playing this morning.
You can let for tell me how many times you play?
5 times.
5 times. Wow. So I don't know, but you don't seem to be excited. I don't know if, but by now I mean the way how say, aha.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You don't see something on your phone.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
Then
sir.
tell me what's
yes,
the day. What's the day?
Millions.
Aha! So congratulations. You don't be with very first lucky winner this morning. I mean,
yes, sir.
so you can tell me which area you there?
Black Road, sir.
Wow. So congratulations you from Black Road.
Congratulations.
And I don't know, you go continue for play?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I will come. I want cash and first. So I go buy kaka plates.
But don't just give it
That's fine. That's fine.
Congratulations.
So you start to you can find. Yeah? Big Daddy,
I tell you.
Yes, thank you. No, say it's the man name. We can't do that. You understand now?
My kaka plates the money. Come on, man.
I mean,
you don't get
money
more than.
come on.
For the rest of this week, I mean, you are cool. Say the next week, you are cool.
Thank
you.
You.
Everything is there. So anyway, family, of course, as we are from, we lucky win at this morning. I mean, that not the very first one was have a hot breakfast, and that's it. But not go far. In case you are not lucky, stay with us. At the end of the show, we will bring you the next draw where you self will be part. For now, I mean, sweet Chef Zadi signing out.
I hope that our visitors would listen to the song carefully, because it's true. They're trying their best to stop our progress with bad propaganda. I mean the foreign press. Bad things are blown out of proportion and spread all around. But the good things of the island they will never mention. Like our scholars have sit and passed every test. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. You know our music is rated amongst the best. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. But if a man steal a mango or breeze blow up a woman dress, bet your life we making headline in the foreign press. True, true. Lamba bombe ba, lamba de ba, lamba de da, tila loba, la domba, tila da. We had a little riot in this town. The headline it got, you'll swear the whole island was burning down. But I had to laugh when a visitor turned and said, what the fuss about? This happens in New York every day. You know our sportsmen are rated amongst the best.
Now before foot, BM Foots the Fala. Hello, good morning and welcome to the Epic Morning Show review segment, and today happened for Friday 23rd January 2026, and we can review the biggest local stories or national stories of the week inside the program today. Remember, so you listen to me live on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. We send to the live on Choice FM for the one that we did at the eastern part of the country. We did live on we website on www.myepiconline.com and also live on Facebook. May the Megi program come to you this morning. My name is Reginald Brian Ojukutu Sawyer, and today I get two fantastic guests there in the program. We are one for I will introduce them very shortly. But I get Mohamed Toby Kagbo as well. They're with me now in the studio for review the front page of the various newspapers. Good morning, Mohamed Toby Kagbo. It's a pleasure for getting.
Good morning, Reginald, and good morning to all listeners.
All right, without wasting any time, we'll go to the review of the various newspaper. First story we are going to look at now from the Standard Times newspaper. Top story reads: sand miners in Bauma protest, high taxes, and lack of accountability. We also get OLED Warriors donates to 44 ex-pupils. UBA Salon commend ACC and the court over landmark fraud conviction. All of them stories also and more, they in our Standard Times this morning.
Before speak could be the Satellite newspaper. Finance Minister outlines priority for 2026. VP Julia Jallo engages WHO and World Bank officials. I think we'll get an interesting story, particularly for day with the Finance Minister will outline priorities for 2026.
And also from that paper Satellite, we move to Concord Times quickly. Top story says, how my father saved me from the rebel and paid with his life. We also have Kimbo Mining Company Honor Excellence at 2025 Annual Commendation and Model Workers Award Ceremony. VP Julde reaffirms commitments to universal health service. And also we have UBA Sierra Leone praises ACC court for landmark fraud conviction. All of them stories also and more in our Concord Times this morning.
The final pick this morning, now the Independent Observer. We also get very, very good story we look out for. But this one of the big banner headline would say the two phases of power, and it's Koroma versus Madabio. Well, I think it's interesting. So grab an Independent Observer. There you go, know the details about the front page this morning.
All right, and my own final take this morning. Now the Awoko newspaper publication top story reads, Chief Minister vow we will deliver on 2039 goal amid stubborn economic hurdles. We also get President Bio Assat AFCTFA leadership role declares nation open for business. Toku units seizes traffic consignment in cross-country checkpoint blist. Bill warns on civil war legacy, citing corruption, exclusion, equality, and weak governance. All of them stories also and more, they now open newspaper. Thank you so much, Mohamed Tobi Kagbo, for joining me reviewing the front page of the various newspaper. Now, I'll go over to Studio 2 again and introduce my guests them. This morning, we privileged to get the, of course, Director of Communications from State House, Mike Bewa. Good morning. It's a pleasure to get you on the review segment.
It's a pleasure to be here. Epic Radio, TV. Good morning, Sierra Leone. Good morning, my brother and friend. Happy New Year to all of you.
This is the first time indeed we get another review segment in particular. I normally can come on the Epic Morning Show, but other man, we also get Abdulrahman Kamara, station manager, Star TV, and also the Media One Center. Good morning. It's a pleasure as well to get you.
It's a pleasure as well, Reginald. Good morning to listeners and as well as my boss seated on the left side of
your brother, man.
It's Friday. TGIF. All right, thank you so much. So today we look at, of course, the president declared 2026 will be a year of action. Also, the Auditor General in report being silent on the office of the president. So we ask the question: does this mean that the absence of the office of the president means that the presidency they perform well? Or are there deeper accountability question where maybe the Auditor General will look into? We go discuss that as well. Finally, the Chief Minister also on the government weekly press briefing states in 7 years, President Bio don't do more roads than former President Nkrumah in 11 years tenure in office. So these are the things that we'll be discussing here this morning, and I hope, gentlemen, in the studios, I hope say when I'm ready for make we definitely review the one, and like I say, we just go review and see how we can able to unpack the things and get a very good or wonderful conversation. So we start with the year of action. We basically not go play the long speech of His Excellency, but 2026 is a year of action. Just short snippets. President, as we enter 2026, I speak to you with a strong sense of duty and with confidence in the direction of our country is moving. This is not a year for easy words or quick assurance, but one that requires steady leadership, careful decision, and shared effort from us all. Well, again, the president, like I say, being address the nation like he can do yearly, for tell them whose direction he want for go. Waiting people and for expect from in leadership and all of other things them as well. So 2026 is that year of action. I start off with you quickly, Mike Bewa. First up, why the president decide for tag this year a year of action. Waiting be up with other previous year where there are no action.
So let me make this very clear. Not just year of action, it's a year of decisive action.
Wow.
Right? It's like we're moving from idealism to pragmatism. It's a framing. President Bio is not the only first president we don't use that word, the year of action. Time I don't use them, the UK Parliament, Barack Obama used them 2014. Where we say year of action, a year of action, now we are in, you see tangibles, a year of action, a message framing, now we are in, you moving from concrete measure steps them where they move towards the goals the president don't set. Make I just put them in literal terms for the common people they understand. It looks like if you run in a 400 meters, we now field now you round. That 400 meters, they go for win the 400 meters. You start first 100 meters, you catch your pace, 200 meters, 300 meters. The last lap of the 400 meters now, you they accelerate your effort for like reach to the finish line, right? So what in President Bio mean by this? We don't put a lot of policies in place over the years. Yeah, you look at the bridges we're building and connecting markets and connecting communities across this country. You look at the hospitals we're building in Moyamba, the hospitals we built in Kono. You look at the hospitals presently we're building in Kerry Town. All in there, you get for CM 2026. We are in the patients, then go there, admit they, then treat them, then well. You also take a look at how we feed Salone. Feed Salone, don't forget, say we start 2023. It was our flagship program. Inside 2023, no more alone. You don't see how production doesn't come up. We are about 8%.
Then you say it was. Does it mean that not no longer on a flagship program?
No, I said we start 2023.
No, when you say it was our flagship program.
I said it is our flagship program.
Okay,
Maybe I take that back. It's our flagship program.
Okay.
You know, we start 2023, right? Because 2018 it was education. But 2023, we said President Biya believe say if you want to improve a country, the two key things that we for concentrate on. Now, how to educate the population so they can make an informed decision for themselves and how the people go able to feed themselves, right? So that is why we start 2018, we started with education. You see how enrollment surges came up. You see how completion rates came up. You see how child education. You see how boom in this country. You see the classrooms, and over 1,500 classrooms that were built across this country. We bought buses for students. We train teachers. We increase teachers and salary. Now we move. We're not done there. It's still continuing. It's progress. Now we move to what? We move to Fit Salon. Inside Fit Salon, just 1 year, you see the massive land them who don't cultivate. About 9,000 hectares of land who don't cultivate. Just in 1 year, going to 2 years. Inside this 1 year, you don't see how rest prices don't come down. Even though we know say for come down pass through, but it don't come down small. Production don't go up 8%. The way where people them they import rest with man rest pull and other country don't come, then they don't reduce. So what thing President Bio mean by a year of action? This year you're going to see more of that. The people go feel them, respect will come down. People will get access to health care more. You will get beginning and will go school more. You will see learning outcomes more. So that is what President Bio meant by a year of action.
Abraham, a year of action. We'll come back shortly. I get more questions, but I'll get you by. The year of action declared by the president on New Year's Day. Does that mean, in your opinion, that the other previous year then, might just say not only a year of action, but a year of decisive action? Do you agree with some of the words that he has said, or you get contrary view?
Thank you very much, Reginald. 2026, my year of decisive action, will deliver for the people of this country. We, in the views of many people, now a tacit acknowledgement of systemic failure, which means over the previous years, much has not been achieved. So what we're doing now is an outward reinforcement for doing more. You understand? Schools of thought. For others, they tell you say, they in restless readiness with the entire cabinet for ensure how they can deliver for the people of this country. But I get this impression until proven otherwise that the first cabinet meeting of His Excellency, he spoke in an unequivocal terms, say in order to accept laziness for an excuse to administer them. Where if you look further, it tell you say he has not been impressed with the outcome, deliverable outcome of a ministers over the years. You understand? As they read very close to the closing chapter of in presidency, he wants to see a situation where it will deliver for the people of this country, and it will left a legacy where many people will say etched in time. So to me, interpretatively, the other years has been a minimal touch with the people. For this is an aggressive pursuit. 2026 is a year of decisive action. Where, as I tell you just now, a tacit acknowledgement of a systemic failure. You understand? Now, the director of communication touched on many gains that they make, especially on free quality education. I get problem with that. You understand? Many people and they say, these are the problem we will get. We get a nation where we're not able to master with sustainability strategy the free quality education. If now one of the things this world will ever master, we don't get a pathway for the onwards development of this country. I seated here will not mince my word for tell you say the free quality education introduced by the SLPP political administration, now one of the best way President Biodo ever come with. You understand? But the problem is there has been no absolute fulfillment in all of this. It requires much more forเราable to sustain them. We can begin. You understand? Now, I just say a press release where the teachers and they talk of backlog. There's this back and forth.
Subsidy.
What is subsidies? What is really holding the government for actually address and jump over the hurdles and day? So it came back to the feed salon in the second inning of the president. He said the feed salon, now the flagship program. But the question is, we don't master the free quality education for all we know. Say we all are bembeng. It become a permanent flagship for any government when they come safe afterwards. Now we go into the feed salon. The signals at the initial point, we are not impressive.
2 years after the feed salon.
Now they tell you the signals, we are not impressive. You understand?
No, Mike is saying they've made gains.
No. He's talking. He's a politician. I'm not a politician. You understand? The signals are not impressive. You look at a situation where you see the police them. If we are making gains, you ask the reason why the police them. They clamor for the backlog of rice for the past 5 months. If we are making gains, now we go up country. Now we go Bo. Now we take care. Go Bo. Go Makeni. Go Kabbalah. Go Cambia. You look at the Boli lands, they are underutilized. We still rely on VIP and CTC for bring rice in. So what are you telling me?
In other words, you've not been impressed with the feed salon.
You understand? I say the signals, they are not impressive.
Okay.
I don't know if we all the prayers and nation follow, we get there. But the bottom line here is, I will not sit here and tell you, say, we don't reach the.
But you see the sign that we are getting there?
But tell you, say, the signals are not impressive. What else do I need to say? You understand?
Okay.
You see police, they clamor for the backlog salary. Not until this Christmas, when they're able to manage for able to give them. So if we are doing much, if we don't reduce on importation, why all of them challenge the be? You understand? Why we not able to utilize the Boli lands? This is my question.
Okay.
You understand? Until we able to occupy all the Boli lands and ensure say the Tomabom project become fully utilized. What is holding it up? 8 years into the governance of this administration. What happened with the Tomabom rice project in terms of rice production and productivity? What really the whole way up?
Okay.
You understand? Are we happy as a government that we spend a lot of money on rice importation? Wait, look the rest where they come for the soldiers. Look the rest where they come for prison. Look the rest where they come for police. All of these, either CTC or VIP.
All right.
So what are we talking about? When we go able to rely on our own local consumption for reduce the government from spending more than $200 million for bring rice in the country.
All right. A year of decisive action, Mike. Adama don't talk a lot of things. We'll move to the next talking point.
Do I have to just piggyback a few on anything?
All right, please do.
My brother makes some things on 2 things. First of all, I want my brother is a learned journalist. I expect him to be very objective here. Feed salon,
is he not being objective?
No, let me come. Feed salon, we say not impressed. So that's subjective.
That is opinion.
I said the signals.
Yeah, the signals. Yeah. He's not impressed. So that is subjective, yeah? But international partners are impressed. Don't of people that way they give money.
What are they? So one
the international partners, WFP, are very impressed. Then just tweet say, then they buy school feeding foods them what them they buy, like the food them what them they buy, 90% are importer for the school feeding program. Now that don't reduce to 60%. That is 30% cost. Now all landed and they get them from local farmers then, right? Just in 2 years. I just want to make brother understand within the successes of Feed Salon. Feed Salon is a 7-year program. Like the targeted, you know that, 7 years. Now, just in 2 years, waiting don't happen. Local production of staple foods, including rice, cassava, onions, they don't increase.
No, he's saying, our man says not been.
This is authoritative. Not what they say. This is a report from WFP. This is a report from the Ministry of Agriculture.
So we get them in the mic. Now the question.
The report?
Yeah, well, not the reports. The
so let me give you a common thing people can understand.
Okay, all right.
My brother, I'll ask you, Abdurrahman, my CKC brother. Can I ask you a question? No, can I ask you a question?
Hey, I think
Mike wants on the anchor now.
Not to the anchor.
No,
I just
go ahead.
Abdurrahman
Listen to me. Okay.
Let me ask.
Yes.
You got the liberty.
Yes.
I want let me brother, let ask my brother, rice price don't come down or you not come down it. Rice price, it don't come down or you not come down it.
Per bag?
Yes.
It's been offset. It's been upset. Yes, it come down.
It come down.
Yes.
Fine. So you don't see that? Are you not impressed?
What you try for talk? Are they talking truth?
No.
Well, come. You ask me, you still answer.
No, you don't come. You don't get right.
You ask me.
You want to answer you now, or you can. Now, following no loss in talk.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yes. Go answer quickly. Then we'll come back.
Mike. Now we pull them from the assessment of international partners.
Yeah, this is a local assessment.
And they come.
Yes.
You understand? Then guy and they come as expatriates. They don't feel a pinch. They are heavily paid. They don't get anything they spend over. The local people them. You understand? These don't translate to the economic livelihood of the people. Let me take them in totality.
Okay,
Abdurrahman.
Right.
I just.
You know how many people that go to bed hungry?
Abdurrahman.
Let me take them in totality. Next question.
Exactly.
Yes, Mike.
Don't be sincere.
It's not about
me. I'm not impressed with WFP. What did the government do for better the life of the ordinary man?
You'll get to bite. Mike, you be on the leg. Mike, be on the leg. Continue.
When we sit on the radio, we are landed people. When we sit on the radio, we get forget a basis. What's in at the basis now? Our argument, reference point. I can come and talk anything I have. If reference not to that, it's baseless.
Okay.
Yeah, let's argue on facts. You know, we say you don't care about the BFP report. You know, we say you don't care about UN report. You're not a senior journalist in this country. Don't say that on air. Yeah, now then references.
No, I get a reason for saying that. In relation to the suffering of the ordinary people.
Right. Yes.
You the basic argument say the BFP don't assess me that we are doing good. But what about the ordinary people? And as a government, you owe the people of this country.
Thank you, Abdurrahman.
Otherwise, why people in the government?
Thank you, Abdurrahman.
Otherwise, why people in the government?
Anyone lead me, Mike, at the canton. Yes, at the canton too. That one lead me to my next question.
Yes.
The
but
president.
I don't outline this man, and I really want to outline the gains.
No, it's not about
it. The gains of
Mike, you do one for me quickly.
Yes.
I want to move to my next question.
So I just tell a person. I put them in literal terms.
Okay,
literal, common literal.
Oh, they suffer.
Do that.
Yeah. I don't even want to go into complexities about percentages. Come on, man. Let come on, understand. I clear the talk. Now, yeah, we Yabas a don na market in this country. Yabas a ton na salon. People not be get Yabas self. Then they go to stores. They know they. You know how much we pumped into private sector? We take today about the day now na stores that stay what in the prices don't come down. You know how many people then this inside feed salon program we get poultries now where they produce local eggs there? You know how many? Now this country where they do little farming in all and it. So listen, I am not here to sit and talk about perfection. I tell you, say this program the target are 7 years, but long no come sit down up radio just because we want to get favor.
No,
you know,
I'm not looking at anybody for impress. And they represent the views of the ordinary people. Otherwise, His Excellency the President in speech, Christmas Day, he acknowledged it. Acknowledge him. So one of us believe what the President says.
So the President
acknowledge him, Mike. You sitting here telling otherwise.
Now the question I want to ask you where you make it tangible. The President did mention that they are aware about how difficult it is to make parents and put food on the family then table. I mean, that is the speech associated here. So the president admitting that things are difficult, but they are working towards solving that problem. How do we get out of that position quickly?
Reggie, listen. Every president across the world, they are aware of the problems. Them way they, in fact, we address the population. The first thing we do, you a good speech. You accept the problems. President, you don't ever tell you say problems are not there. We don't ever can tell you say Sierra Leone is perfect. One thing we always say, we are on the right trajectory to economic recovery. We're making progress. Yes, we're making progress. We're making progress in healthcare. There is a factor. There is a whopping reduction of maternal mortalities in this country. We're over 70% in this country. There is a whopping gains in infant mortality.
Okay.
We don't build more hospitals then, right? More beginning and finish schools today. Yeah, more private sector don't open, more companies don't come in this country. These are facts. Are we there? No. Are we where we want to be at our targets? No. Are we making progress? Yes. And when I come here and sit, I want Sierra Leoneans to understand, say, we are making progress. You get to tell the time for talk. We don't tell you, say, we don't wish now, salon all man, belefu. Let's price on candle all, but that's not the argument here. It's just 1 year. Fit salon is just 1 year. But 2 years. Yes, 1 to 2 years now.
It gets in October.
But listen, so that's what I'm saying. But all I tell you, let me give you an example. If we get money, we hold energy infrastructure in this country, then cost them for law get to 85% energy access in this country, then cost them to $2.8 billion. That is the cost for build transmission lines, substations across this country. I go tell you, Reggie, the money not there too. If that money there today, then our banks and today, all full day today, we're not able to give light to everybody in this country. Because you know why? We get for build systems and infrastructure first. And building them systems and infrastructure, it will take time, like 5 years. Then where you get the money. And I go say now where you get for, go look for the money. So fit salon, it has to take time. But what thing we need for look at the progress. So it is disheartening and it's disappointing. You as a senior journalist in this country, you can't sit down and I make you say you are not impressed.
You know
that is opinion.
You never focus on your opinion. No,
Mike, can you use his opinion
to
other things?
Don't go closer to that.
Is it not his
equally
opinion?
can you sit down there, he talks something contrary to what the president will say. The president make his speech, he acknowledges things are hard, then he targets at me. He lost his thought if you focus on. You job now for talk to the people and for me to buy you idea. If you focus on me on the things of what they say, it lost the trend. I advise you.
So the thing about me,
no.
Well, all know me now say I'm very disruptive. If I want to.
No, I equally get the capacity for be disruptive.
No, yes,
I want what do we ensure? What do we ensure?
Yes.
Now we ensure a productive discussion.
Exactly, that is what I want to do.
If we get a productive, you are losing because you come up from state house for can represent, and I go see as a bad representative.
And they come back. No, another one, please.
I don't get it.
Let's set the pace.
They're very serious though.
Yes, too. Yes.
They go see you as a bad representative.
Let's come.
It don't disrupt me every time while they talk. They don't give a chance for make it talk.
All right, so
make I'm very clear to my brother. I still call him my brother here.
You're my brother.
I'm not care for win an argument where they say I lose. I'm not care. It's not a debate between me and you.
Okay.
I'm not here to win.
No, you don't promise.
I am here. No, but I tell you, say I can be if I want to. Because you don't disrupt me in everything. I think
what did I say?
Let's
even you are so tense. So calm down.
What did I say?
So calm down.
Okay.
You're a station manager.
Okay.
Calm down.
Okay.
Reginald.
Yes.
Continue with Mike for give him all the time for let him outline the achievements where he want.
No. We got other things and I make we.
All right, Reginald, go ahead.
All right, fine.
No, Reginald, I will comment again on this field salon.
No, not today. We don't done. They go to the next one now. So the next one, Mike. The next
give him
topic.
The chance to let him talk everything.
No, it's the next one now. It's the audit report, silence about the office of the president. And does that mean that the presidency is performing well, or there are certain things where maybe the auditor general is scared of, just like what we saw the last time the audit of the president was audited? We see inside the auditor was suspended. In fact, Kai again, other person can replace her. Do you think that scenario that happened? Now that all make the office of the president. I'm just asking this question, Mike. I mean, let me finish asking my question, and then I will give you time for let you respond. So, two things, like I say, you get the opportunity now to say, okay, the office of the presidency is doing well. That is why it has not been mentioned. So, what are you in general?
Don't put words in my mouth.
Yeah, no, I'm just asking. I'm just saying. Go ahead.
To start with.
Okay, go ahead.
If it is not broken, why do you want to fix it, Reggie? Why is even that a conversation? If
it's a concern.
Why is it even a conversation if nothing will come up from the office of the president? Why do you have? I feel waiting for Sudan and speak to. If you have concerns within the office of the president, where the audit reports now highlight, then you can come up.
No, nothing no the dynamic at the ask now. Does that mean that doing well?
That nothing no they will not talk ask about that.
Do we take that as the office of the presidency is doing well?
It's extremely doing well. Extremely. And I will tell you, say, I don't like for good back to Lara Taylor, PRC in Sakwan, because that has to do with welfare issue, it's personal. You get to tell me, there's a lot of other governance issues with Soga now. Don't pass that, we are moving forward.
Okay.
But what thing I really want to make you understand is this, that the office of the president, let me just give you a quick background.
Okay, go on quickly.
The office of the president, now office, when a very sacred office. Me sitting here as director of communications, we the direct communications within the office architecture of the president. I don't even get a budget on me first to start with. I just give you a background. I don't sign checks. Everything where I want, if I want for travel safe go apply, I have to write to the secretary to the president. What the secretary to the president say and where I approve them. The secretary to the president don't even handle money. And they send it to the ASP. The ASP double checker. Where the ASP double checker, he send it down to finance. Finance double checker before they send on a bank, then cash up.
Okay.
So then checks that this they tell you for the layers of systems where they. You don't get to tell me. So we also have to understand that audit is a query. And they give big background for people then where they listen. So for instance, then can Epic Radio. Then somebody say then we don't buy mics them for Epic Radio. But the person come really see the mic there. See all the mic there. But the person decides to say, but where do he sit for the mic then? Then he say, now Ivan we go by, but Ivan know they don't travel, he sits there now. Then they give una time, so now provide them he sits there. You don't get to tell me. And sometimes people they lack a desica behavior, they don't provide them receipts. They might can do, but they're not providing them. At the end of the day, audit reports, they put them inside the report, say, we go see Mike, but we'll not see his seat for him. See, Alliance now, they will grab, oh, yes, they don't corrupt, they don't eat all the money. After audit reports, they go back to parliament, you don't get to tell me, they get a whole accountability committee there. When they in, they go dive deeper now into the MDAs and check them in for act. So, we as a government, we take audit report very seriously. You know why we take audit report very seriously?
No.
Because it's an accountability measure for we. It guides us as government. It gives us a outlook on how we spend, we say gaps in there. So that's why if you take a look at audit report from OCAM 2018 to 2027, every year if you read them, we are improving on the gaps in. Not to say we don't clean. Audit reports always there. And then if you go back,
improving the money we're missing it's almost like $1 million. We not be accounted for.
It not be accounted for.
No, that's when you say we are making progress.
That's why we're making progress. If you go to certain serious like checks and balances, them
even in the office of the chief minister, there is evidence of ghost workers, people where they receive salary or they receive money, they are not visibly there. They tell you then go audit. It is in the audit report.
Well, I know.
I know. I'm just citing this example.
I know they work now the chief ministers in office. But I will tell you one thing, say, the chief minister is someone who's very meticulous.
Okay.
Like, I will tell you, I can't take that away from him. You don't go tell me, say, the chief minister ghost workers and go in that chief minister in office. That's hard to be proven. Okay. So probably there are certain things that they will not write through documentation.
Okay.
The parliamentary committee will sit on that and analyzing that.
Right.
So all what I want to say is, I will speak with the office of the president. Yes, it's been a great year, challenging year. It's been a great year. And we, inside the office of the president, we listen. President Bill listens a lot. And if the audit reports not query anything within the
but the office of the president is subjected to auditing. Confirm?
Nobody is above the law in this country.
Okay, all right, thank you. Abdulrahman, I'd like to answer you quickly. The office of the president is not included in the audit. Well, they're not seeing nothing from the office of the president. Do we take that as they are doing well? Equity Mike, they say they are making progress, or you feel like there are some question mark, or because of incidents that will happen in the past, or maybe something happen. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Don't be afraid. I'm protected.
Reginald.
Yes.
One person I hate for make any misleading citation.
Okay.
If you go to section 119 of the 1991 Constitution, it give an umbrella mandate to the audit service alone for audit any government institution were fully or partly funded by the government, right? The ACC, the report, the audit report, don't provide an empirical evidence. We don't show say there has been moral failure, not a skillful deficit. Now moral failure is about character failure. That Boku MDs. The silence about the audit report over the office of the president, it does spark a lot of controversy. It was on Wednesday when the audit service hold a press conference. This question about not auditing the office of the president come up. Waiting the Deputy Auditor General say, Maury Lansana, and that the 2021 audit report addressed previous audit queries in the office of the president. We include forgery in the office of the president. And they don't implement most of the recommendations there. We show no significant irregularity. You get me? Those were his words. Maury Lansana, Deputy Auditor General. So both offices, the office of the president as well as the office of the vice president, then not meet any threshold on this latest report for be audited.
In 2024.
On 2024.
Okay.
That's what they say. But I say,
do you take that?
I come. Section 119 of the 1991 Constitution give you the right. We don't say a situation where they audit the office of the president. It causes a lot of embarrassment. We know the dark consequences will come afterwards.
Okay.
So the thing is, are the current auditor generals at audit salon, are they mollycoddled to a point that now fear that the fear for get? Let me can say it don't cause a whole, it don't spark a whole lot of controversy. You understand? So if now we take all other things remain equal, if una don't say they don't meet any threshold and they are doing well, they don't meet any significant irregularity. Tomorrow, if they go audit all MDAs at this country, Reginald, if they go audit all MDAs at the country, they don't get any significant irregularity. By logical extension, should the office of the audit service salon close? They don't get no job for doing again? Is that what you want to say? So it's not for me to say, that's so insane. I will not sit here and tell you as a reason why. And at that, I will take a hook, line, and sinker what the deputy did say. Okay. Maury Lansana, that one, they don't address the previous queries them.
All right.
So the office, both the office of the president and the vice, not meet any threshold for make them query them, for make the audits them this year.
All right, thank you very much. We'll go to the last topic and then we basically open for line. And that has to do with the comments made by the Chief Minister inside the government weekly press briefing. He said that in 7 years, the government don't deliver more roads than the APC 11-year tenure by former President Ernest Bai Koroma. You just really mentioned earlier before we talk about the year of action that I don't do a lot of roads them, and in fact, I still live and do other roads them as well. But is that a cap on the government further, or do you side that to be a political statement, or facts the way they, on ground?
Reggie, not a road no more, Seth. I'm going to outline the rules and what we don't do now so people can understand.
All right, go ahead, Mike.
But not roads no more. Every MDA, ministry, department, and agency don't surpass APC day. APC 11 years and 7 years.
This one has 7 years, all side.
All side. Bring the metrics, let's sit down. On agriculture, tourism, healthcare, education, roads and infrastructure.
Sports.
Yeah. Human rights, sports, youth, everything. Bring the numbers. I'll be happy to sit on an APC man here on this platform and tell them, say, we have surpassed APC's 11 years of rule.
And I don't walk past them in 7 years. In 7 years.
Every side. Now, let me come to the roads.
Okay.
So when Chief Minister talked about kilometers, he was very specific.
Kilometers, yeah.
Talk about kilometers. So let me just relate the premise for let people understand, yeah? So let's say you start this road. From now, let's say, like we Pakaba starting roads them. Where APC come, then continue. APC not they take credit for the road and the way Pakaba starts, the kilometers and we start. Let's say this road na 40 kilometers. Then APC do 10 kilometers or 20 kilometers. If SLPP can do that 20 kilometers, you don't get to tell me.
Yes, now they get you.
Now that same road day, then they count them as a gain. So if you calculate all in kilometers, and they probably now then the chief minister talks say we don't do more in kilometers past APC. Now let me come to what they say.
Yeah, he said they're on 448 kilometers.
Yes, let me come to what they say. If you take a look at what the Bo and Bandajuma MRE Road will construct with 3 major bridges where in African Development Bank support them. That was a 46 kilometer. We complete the Moyamba Junction and the Moyamba Road, the one where they come on Moyamba to Moyamba Junction to Moyamba. That was a 36 kilometer road. We get funding from the European Development Fund. The Hill Bypass Road, where they Freetown here. Freetown, I just bring people in mind to Freetown here. Yeah, when phase 2 of 2.2 kilometer Freetown. The East Furniture Junction, Grafton, 3.5 kilometer. The Freetown West, Babadowi, Juba Road, Mina Drive, and Guma Avenue, now 10 kilometer. Now we do. We complete a dual carriage highway between Freetown and Maishaka, the 4 lanes. We complete the Pendembo and Kaila on 27 kilometer road, with 50 meters bridge. We complete the Hill Station Road, Regent with support from People's Republic of China. We complete the Sengbepia Bridge, Savage Bridge in the western area. We rehabilitate and unconstruct roads them inside Kono, Kabbalah, Bo, Kenema, Bont, Makeni, Magboroka, and Matujon. These are not my words. God, the people that when they listen, will tell you. We expand and re-graveled about 1.800 kilometer roads, culverts and bridges then across this country. Bridges them alone, we don't construct about 17 bridges in this country. When they see how the pata bridges them all over the place.
Now we start and build them. Then
some now we start them, some we meet and we don't know. Yeah, some they will start like Gendema Bridge, now we start and finish them.
But Mike, before you begin, you say the road the way Pakababi don't start for make APC, no, they take credit for the road. Then
no, you don't understand. I say APC, no, you don't take full credit. I make a specifically.
So now after they take.
Yes, now make a specifically put the kilometers. I put a premise for let people understand what the kilometers are about.
So again, the basis here. So what about the one in the Una say now the full kilometer now they take?
So now they tell you the kilometers and what do they?
Okay, all right.
That they are the mention. I make a specifically the mention the kilometer. So some more go there sometimes na 50 kilometer. Sometimes APC do like 20.
So the bridge
can be 30. We'll take credit of us.
The bridges them and all, it's about 17 now.
The bridges and the one they all start and finish now 17 bridges.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So if you take a look at major bridges like the Seward Bridge, now 225 meters dandy. The 1J Bridge, now 82 meters dandy. You take the Moa Bridge, 162 meters. You take the Magbele Bridge, the Mabang Bridge. The Gendema Bridge will just open. The Matrujon and Tusenam Bridge will just open for connect markets and communities. Them. So this is why I am saying we don't come. The chief minister is a senior government official in this country. Before it comes to them, it don't get data. I know they just can't see no pull on a hand. They pull on a head. Road maintenance fund go don't do in comparative data because you know some people don't get for argue. So when it talks so, it gets a factual. If you don't agree with them, bring an APC man and the chief minister and bring anybody. Lord Council don't talk. So that is why I am saying this here. We are not talking about perfection. I will not come here and sit, Reggie. I have repeated this more than 3 times. We are not perfect. We get challenges. Side and the wall they bend, side and the wall they for them, side and the wall they grab. Did I get to tell they try for talk? Challenges there. Yeah? But one thing we want to let people understand in this country, the trajectory at which this country is going, we don't want a detour. We don't want a setback. This trajectory where this country they go towards economic recovery. Look at how inflation be in 2023. 55%, the same civil society, the same journalists, and them, they say inflation was terrible. Now, it don't come down, not so we the talker. The same people that always say, be they up, and they don't say, don't calm down.
Is it reflective in the lives of the
It is reflective because you look at the foreign exchange, it's stable.
Okay.
Trade, they fluctuate. It's reflective because you look at the petroleum sector, how it be that the people that to line for long don't liberalize that day. It is reflective because the bag of rice don't candle, they pack candle small. It is reflective
but still
because
imported local rice is expensive than imported rice.
Yes, it's expensive and imported rice because, and that is what we are doing. That's why we are taxing the imported rice heavily.
Okay.
So we go discourage people there for the buy imported rice and this also have to do with what, Regina? Me and you as Sierra Leone and South Sudan, Regina, we got people them waiting around the border areas, them where they farm, because they farming hectares and what thing they do? Where them cultivate the rice them? Because the market's not too now for let people then buy them.
Okay.
Then they buy more than Guinea. Then they can't go across the border. Then they can't go to Guinea, then can't go to Liberia, and then they go pay them more. So even if you look at what people then they talk, say you look at rest there and Guinea and Liberia, pass here as alone. So we are not where we want to be. Just like how this my brother they say, a lot of people then they where they go home they're hungry. I agree. Equally, so America, you got people that where they sleep on the bridge. You got people that where they go home hungry. It depends on how you plan your life and all that thing and day. But you not go deny say today we not get more young girl where they do business. You not go agree say you not go deny today. We not get mining companies them where don't they work in this country.
Okay.
You not go disagree say today hospitals them all over this country. Now get special baby care units them. Hospitals them all over this country. 12 district hospitals them.
Right.
We don't give them lights on a standalone power.
Okay.
You don't take that away from us.
Abgaman.
So when we talk about progress, measure our progress. Don't measure perfection. We are not there. And I make everything what they do.
Okay.
We give them timeline.
Thank you.
Yeah. Judge us at 2028. President Biya is very strategic. When he mentions say this year is a year of decisive action.
Thank you so much, Mike Bewa. I will come back to you shortly. I can't see you now. Before we basically listen to the callers, the Chief Minister made a comment on the government weekly press briefing that they deliver more roads. But Mike is saying it's not only roads, it's also other side them as well. They all work past, APC government in a 11 years tenure. Let me hear your thought about some of the comment that he's made and also the Chief Minister.
Reginald, let just be clear.
Okay.
I will not talk here like a politician. I'm not one.
I know you are a journalist. You talk as a journalist.
I know they even represent the view of AKK or political harass. They have the responsibility for
come here to defend themselves. Yeah.
But one thing I'm taken aback. These are the only country where a sitting government, either successive or previous, hardly countenance the gains of a predecessor. Right? As a journalist, we are an embodiment of the conscience of a nation. Right? We represent the views of the ordinary people. People that they listen out. When open radio now they listen you. Now they need a talk for. You understand? I know they put any rhetorical campaign note into which they say. Now, here's the thing. What it take you for even acknowledge say the past administration don't do well, but we don't come and do this, rather than making in life you get for think quickly and talk slowly. For talk say, is it about comparison? Is it about finding 100% against 80%? No. Now here we don't see a slight embarrassment. They go up in the Magbele Bridge. Government attempt for take credit over that particular bridge. What did the EU representative say? He was there on the spot and said, "This is a wholly European Union funded project." They were grossly embarrassed. Now we all embarrassed because we built a government business. You understand? We dey talk of health, yes. We dey reduce infant mortality rate. Now here we don't see a situation where they pull woman them now bond hospital. When they come for Canada mainland, now they buy fuel for themselves. Pregnant woman, for many cow that are the mainland. Now here government officials them they aid the act or they act a bit irregularly. You understand? All they needed to do now for your left we country and go to Ghana, Nigeria, Senegal, or America or England. We still they talk about health system. Where are we? What should they talk about?
Okay.
Health system. You get African countries away be say, then here always they talk education, health, road. You understand? I've been to Senegal, have been to Benin, have been to so many African countries, Tanzania. Bruh, that's what they call light. Now yeah, as the who can just know. You understand? Light go off past 3:30. I'm not saying this, it's not your fault. You understand? Light go off past 3:30. They don't jump over the hurdles. Yeah.
Now, yeah, big man, government ministers, instead of they go na Connaught, instead of they go any other side for medical checks, then they pay, then they load the plane, go outside. Is this what? Now, then see it gains in the health sector. Now, then see it gains in the health sector. We talk of a vicious circle of poverty. We say get low earning, you understand? Low savings, low investment, low standard of living. We're not able to break that circle from Economic 101. We're not able to break that circle. That's how you determine a very prosperous nation.
Okay.
Honestly speaking, Reginald, I will not sit here, me as a citizen first before being a journalist is just a profession. You understand? I want the best for my country. I will not sit here and tell you, say, SL people don't do well. There are certain areas where they don't do excellently well. You understand? They don't do certain well. But what do they try for talk here is over-exaggerate. You understand? Over-exaggerate. And they tell you something. For we international outlook, economic foreign policy, we start under the leadership of no less a person, the outgoing minister, Professor David Francis. The mineral sector, under no less a person, Julius Matai. You understand? That sector has been grossly enhanced. You look at the security architecture of the country. These are the areas the way me they sit down and knock me chest and tell you, say, these are my beloved sons with whom I'm well pleased. Okay. Nobody, you listen me and tell me, can't challenge me. The mineral sector under Julius Matai has been an excellent outfit. The foreign ministry, now headed by no less a person, Alaji Timothy Kaba, where this thing started with no less a person, David Francis, and now the Ministry of Defense, under no less a person, the Deputy Minister of Defense, Colonel retired Murana Masakoi, and the CDS, they are excellent, perfectionists. You understand? I know much about Twitter, they talk. I'm limited to what I'm saying.
All right,
you ask me for the example I've given you.
All right.
This I will sit and tell you, say, I'm proud as a Sierra Leonean. For see, they can gains they are made in this particular sector.
All right,
but the health sector, you tell me where minister, where other people are in the arts. I wonder if. Anyway,
all right, let me open.
Let me just 1 minute.
Okay, all right.
You come after me.
Just like
I
don't do that.
Okay.
Listen, I don't tell you, say, I have so much respect for you.
So
I don't even like when you yell. Oh, did I stay? If you watch, I'm really calm. Yeah. Look, I'm a healthcare practitioner, a senior healthcare practitioner in this country. I trained. I got my first degree. I went to Ghana. I came. I practiced in rural communities here for pretty much 6 years before I went to the United States. So if I tell you about healthcare, say we've improved. I tell you from an authoritative and informed background.
Okay.
Yeah, if you look at the indices, impact, don't look at one story. You go to hospital, you see dirty box day one, day you say healthcare is scrapped. This country, the healthcare models and what they use. In fact, let me tell you something you don't know. Disease surveillance is one of the best in West Africa. Recently, they just opened an information hub, we're not the health information hub, recently they opened. You know what I mean? It's a huge hub. That's millions of dollars.
What's that open now? Salonia?
Salonia. Where the Ministry of Health open. Then that
information. Mike.
Around Wilkins Road or something, they did hub there. They're over social media.
Okay.
That information hub, guess what they do? They monitor every hospitals all over the Sierra Leone.
Okay.
Belle woman them, how they deliver patients them, how they carry resources them, where they go there, refrigerators them, equipments them. That has never happened in this country.
All right.
Yeah. Would they build hospitals? Would they build a specialist hospital right now? When a government-funded specialist hospital in Moyamba, I went there. I think I did a video on that. I put it on social media. It's there. Would they build hospital in Kerry Town? When I for teaching hospital, one of the massive ones. I get forget hostels. I get for be like a health story.
Right,
just
like,
like people come here to go Ghana. So what I want my brother to understand again. Let me repeat it. Don't measure. We are not there yet. The social contractor get the people of this country will get a timeline.
Thank you.
Judge us at the end of the timeline.
Okay.
No, can't begin to. Long we measure, we progress.
Thank you.
I want let you sit down here. You tell me, say, is SLPP making a progress?
Are they moving forward? Where somebody avoid
079994993. Thank you so much, gentlemen. Will they take calls now? All right. Hello. Good morning. Hello. All right, gentlemen, please will they take calls? Hello. Yes, morning. Please don't take calls. Hello, good morning. Gentlemen, please, gentlemen, hello. Go ahead. Yes, you name what side you calling from?
What we Lamin Samuakoya.
Yes, Lamin, go ahead.
What we they beg the media for let them help we so that we will lay the argument there to rest. Yeah, we are going to come na communities and then ask people them, let people them say their mind, and then we are going to play at the radio station. Now we see what people could see. I think that they go help we. For say by this organization say na so we don't gain. We the people and we the feel them. So I come meet we and ask so that when I go play on the radio, let the people know what we they see.
Okay.
For education, it's so simple. What it costs for let una call teachers union. Let we know if they are and don't pay subsidy itself for this year. If you not pay subsidy to the teachers, they call a free education. Na a project that they will succeed.
Thank you.
As for Peter Leon, we let them go know if they don't feel we.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
079-994-993, the number we have can call and be part of the Epic Morning Show. I still get Mike Bewa, Director of Communication, State House, and Abdulrahman Kama, Station Manager, Star Television. Hello.
Hello, Regina. Good morning.
Yes, Commander Chibo, you get 1 minute. Go ahead quickly.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, sometimes it can fool the people, but sometimes it can't fool them all the time. I want to encourage the senior journalists. Mikey Wopiko, let not do nothing. Now, you go for represent the people of this country. And I will go pass SLPP. We will go pass APC, the political party. Mike, why they talking and not there for himself because I want to involve a listener. He got to protect the office of the president. But you, Raman, you they talk on the voice of the voiceless. Now you're Regina. At any time when they call, somebody come on a state house when I call civil society, independent civil society, independent journalism, because some civil society they don't run for both and the brand and the look.
Thank you.
So Ramani, I encourage you, stand by the truth. When speak the truth, you are well protected. All what is the way they talk so. If it not so it be, and the ordinary people today, well, Ramani can what I know. That's what Commander Jibo. Let's show you the road they are on. One day road they will make. Mike Rechiranda said they don't make more.
Thank you. Don't pass 1 minute. 079-994-993. Please go straight to the issue. No attack, nobody. Just talk on the issue and ensure so you no attack person. Please. Hello, morning.
Yeah, boy from Godrich.
Yes, boy, go ahead.
I'm glad Abdurrahman talk the truth. You don't talk with PP do well. But I know he talk with APC do well because there's not much to write home about. The Auditor General, not auditing president's office. When I behold the program just 2 days ago, and I call the Auditor General, I don't explain everything. Now, in terms of action, not decisive action, where you use worker fine, where they're picking the use school bus, where you use the new market, park, where you can't Lumley, the new market where they build, where you go to market the rest where they can, all that action of the government where we they enjoy. So we where they say Boli land they waste. What we don't do, me and you, what we don't do for plant another Boli land. Government, not just the administrative arm of government, now they talk about, but me and you, now we not the government. So outside government no reach, let we reach the plant, let we go now village and plant. That is how we help fit alone. Thank you.
Thank you, boy. 079-994-993. You take a couple of more calls inside the program. Let's go and pick this other caller quickly. Hello, morning. You name side call you from?
Yeah, good morning, my brother.
Yes, Anamta.
Thank you very much.
Go ahead.
If you guess, I'm glad for the tune at the station, my viewer, maybe all on the last time. This same guy in Star TV, I accuse him directly the last time. The point to me they say, why journalists, I don't tell them most to say, salon journalists, most of them, need to be an investigative journalist. So, by how they say, this, that don't make it professional journalist. We never be investigative. We never go. Like go to the mess about each other. We never tour the country. We never go check things on the car. And one thing I mean, you get the one on wall. Not just people that go meet that he say, can't you wow, salon they grow, economy they did. No. You got expert the way they, the World Bank, IMF, they check, they know the barometer they already use. They tell say this country, and GDP don't go up, and it don't go up. Then they will sabi. But me don't see what they say, then country, my brother. everybody politically minded.
Right. Thank you.
Everybody belong. So man, yeah, if you can make like, possible, but man not able I bear finger.
Thank you so much.
But posterity control people. That's all.
0799-4993. Few calls we go entertain and come to me. Guess them for reply. Let's take this caller quickly. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, come on here, you please.
How do you doing?
Morning, fine.
Yes, sir. For this government, from what they start with the road, it is ideas like this. I see a letter with the children from old school, starting the red socks and money, whether you are Muslim age, what they put. Let them call letter road. They start on the 5 years. So that would just let no more. Let them can't see.
0799-4993. Maybe 3 more calls and then we wrap up with the calling. Hello. Come on here, I hear you, please. Yeah, come on here, I hear you.
I don't come on this, sir.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, morning.
We be talk about the medical side, you understand, sir? That picking and with them court now, court say you don't get a wrong treatment. What thing the government do towards that? Then people they know so we get up taking that wrong blood na body. What thing the government do? They will tell me see them get a hospital where they call nobody so they get the life of people. What makes sense now? When a big man, I don't know what the life of picking where they come up now again. You know, fine, nobody talk the truth. If this stress people, no more better people in this country. When I look next time, when I look at them for, man, I be working can I get from soon get us. When I look right now, when I get dust from the take out Saudi. Come on. When I like that way, it got to you washing out the battery. Then to the back and show the bang up pick back up it got to. No, you know, it makes sense to me. When I like that way, a big
0799-4993. Few calls, maybe 2 more, and then we basically wrap up. Let's take this other caller quickly. Hello, morning.
Yeah, morning.
You must have call you from
Rogers, Juba.
Yeah, Juba. Mr. Rogers, go ahead.
I think we don't really reach to what we supposed to do. I mean, everybody where they can where you can now on what you wanna they talk and what we say they produce. Now they make this radio station done big and it could big more. But the main thing here, let them actually talk about the things and where they happen. Yes, partners come, boku roads they happen. President Bio don't come, boku roads and don't happen. Not to land now for ask for more. Let it do them than would they criticize what don't happen. We'll not go grow by that. Thank you.
All right, maybe squeezing the last person for today. 0799-4993. Remember, so we got one more to go for do. So just continue for play by ticket. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, Pamusa.
Nam.
Hi. It's a honor from you. We're glad for you from
me today.
Okay.
You know, say it's not really easy.
Go ahead.
And I listen my brother Lamin Samura Nakweaton, and he talk about one thing, and myself agreed to say. Una the journalists, una for the move na seat, una one car with them program there, una interview people them for say, I hear me brother say the rest don't can done. When they say rest can done, it will be like them 200,000 lose, 200. I don't know how they call this new money here. You all know they say 200,000 or 300,000. That way they talk about done. Low commodity, low company road this. You see, oh man, go Bompe Youngson when a corner for Fena Kangaman grammar. For commodity for fen tongue field, commodity for fen inside Ken Maton. Waka with that road, you face a lot of people than they are. This is not the things of way government for the. When I talk for the people of the country, when I talk fine, when they make government they relax, they know they work. Because I would then get people that wouldn't they go talk for them, fine na radio. Brother, now they talk for these people for this country. APC and SLPP that employ this country. I like you go up a candle to go at them because they don't rule in this country. Now they are about so today. Yes. Now election they come back. When they say do Asago, they get meeting there today. They will begin to go clamp behind there. Pack. Then they do up the hand to God. Now we they suffer. Kona Maki Lego ask for fish and yagato or chicken. Lego ask for that. If you may you able to buy them. Then I work month done 1 million. I able to buy one back rest. We say nothing.
Thank you, Pamusa. I think I need to take any call again. A lot of message on Facebook. Few now go just see. Laminti says, I hate here in this. How much was a bag of rice before it went up to 1 million? Did I come back Did it come back to its original price where you met it? Lamin says, what is the cost of egg? Even has it come down? Okay. Abu Khaled in 2024 Global Hunger Index report, Sierra Leone was ranked 117 out of 127 countries with a serious hunger around 31.2. The score indicates severe hunger. Okay, this is Jagaban Igul Kama. I say it cannot take 5 years to build energy infrastructure in Sierra Leone. If the money is there, the money is utilized well, it will take less than 5 years. All right. So Mike should stop disrupting. Okay. Lamin say. Okay, I think Lamin. Victor Fode say. The Auditor General said the office of the president will not be subjected to audit. Lamin is saying, but the office is part of state. Okay, Mike should be. Mike should actually say, I don't think so. Okay, Abu Kale saying local rice is still expensive than imported rice. How can you explain the one or that one to the public? Let's see if I will take few more. Okay, I think these are some of the messages I will take for now. And then we go come back. SAP just don't install solar panel now the office now free song, and AKK is talking about development in energy. That is coming from Ahmed Sulaiman Koma on the Facebook page. I think these are the messages that I go say. But like can't Abdullah, you get more of the questions there for response to, so I'll take that. Okay. All right. You want to go first? Go.
Yeah, because let me talk to Nokam. There's a lot to respond to. I take them from the last one. Somebody talk about energy. Say it will take 5 years. Let me do some research on this. The Akosombo Dam in Ghana, it took about 7 to 8 years for them done.
For them fix them.
Yeah, it's huge.
Okay.
Like even then lines they already see, then transmission lines, and then pull out the fix. Not to machine the fix, and I'm not a man to string them. So let's say if you want for string all them pulls them across this country, like even when you look at the northern corridor right now, it's taking time for that done. So where they talk from an informed perspective.
Okay.
One other person talk about subsidies, say, subsidies, now we they pay subsidies to school. And I mean say because we delay for pay subsidies, that means say we not they pay. Yeah, but we not pay subsidies yet, but we don't increase teachers' their salaries to up to 45%. We not pay subsidies, but we buy core textbooks them for picking them. Here, we not pay subsidies, they will still they feed picking in 15 districts them where they go school and they eat. Government, na le combra, where you get picking in a house, if it's possible, say you look at the priorities. I know they say subsidies not a priority, but we still they buy medicine in hospitals. We still they build hospitals them. All right, we still they provide subsidies for energy. The lights where they use where they now use, so government they pay for them back. Apart from what they do. So, you know what I mean? Say because we delay for pay subsidies. We not ever delay for pay teachers and salary. Subsidies not to teacher salaries. Subsidies na the support what they give the schools and for let them buy chalk, let them buy other things them for let them honor. So if we delay we not pay that, that don't mean say you not go count the gains so don't make in education. Okay. You not go look at the completion rate of girl, child and boy picking them. How many picking in the city exams, how many picking in the pass, how many picking in the go school, the access so they get the school bus them all over by. So I just want to let my brother know. Commander Jibo be the talk about roads. Say let them call Leicester pick. We not make all the road them even inside 11 years. We're not going to make all the roads in a salon. But that don't mean say we not make roads in it. That don't mean say we not make roads in our upline. That don't mean say we not connect bridges. That don't mean say towns that way be say people be they die inside water. We don't put bridges then they. Freetown is not Sierra Leone. You have people that way they upline and they pay taxes equally. They are also Sierra Leoneans. The people that way they Freetown is just about 1.8 million people. About 6.something million people now upline and they. They have the benefits then and they reach out. We own development with a diversifier. So when we talk about roads, you don't go just look at the road where you did because you road like you say government or the work. You don't go upline, you don't go see the roads the way they did, you don't see the bridges the way they did. So Commander Jibo Dana for you. One man talk a very good thing we talk about we talk about Boli lands and everything. I think that was very decisive of him. I mean that was pleasant. Thank you for a great comment. Say we Sierra Leoneans, say we sister for go plant. Some man then at this country, some man don't come out upline now, I don't they free turn. You know that's what they do now. You don't get nothing. You know they sell, you don't get business, you don't get outside they sleep, you don't come on a village, you don't care. Outside land and they will go plant pepper, plant jagato, plant granite, you can't sell on our Waterloo, you make money. All man don't can now they hustle and free turn. These are the people where you go ask and go say think Tiranga. But I go tell you, say, in fact, thing go tranga more if Sierra Leone becomes sophisticated.
Okay.
Yeah? The other thing back what somebody make mention, but somebody make mention of the Peking infection, na cottage. My brother, I want you understand, so you know we use that for measure a failure in the healthcare system. Just one something malfeasance, that's what they call it in medical and thing. America says doctors and they go to operation, doctor make mistake or something happen and kill patient. It happen any side of the world. Yeah, but you know go deny say my brother, you go to hospitals now till the lights not the day. 24-hour lights not the day. You don't go deny say this same hospital where they talk so they don't get a special baby care unit now. Where then they save more picking them. The way picking them they die in a cottage and they die also again. Because that is why
at some point they don't be the get light on what needs gas again for go donate generator.
Yeah, they get challenges for that, but that is a pass now.
Okay.
Yeah, that is a pass. Now then get a standalone 1 megawatt now, all the hospitals there.
Wow.
Me man 1 megawatt not for Nintino. Now that 1 megawatt now ain't no more than Moyamba. So hospitals then I get at a standalone thing. So that is a good thing. One me other person talk about how you call it Leicester Road. I don't talk about that. Then somebody talk about how you call it with energy infrastructure. I don't talk about that. Then somebody say rest price. Me say rest price don't go done. It go 200,000. But the rest price don't go down to 200,000 because the one that say where the plants are in Vietnam, then they sell and reach 200,000. Yeah, that is why President Bill say, "Lord, feed yourself."
Okay.
You don't go expect somebody who don't plant it, yes, pum in Vietnam. They don't go to farm, they don't plant it, yes, they don't bag them. They don't ship them Canada.
Right.
You don't get to there. You want like cancel and give
Thank
cheap.
you, Mike.
Yeah.
Yes.
So now I make President Bill say, "Lord, plant. What plant? We say we
Thank you so much, Mike.
All right.
Yes, Abraman, I'll give you time to respond quickly, and then we wrap up. We don't get time again.
Okay. I'll start with one caller. We commend me for speaking the truth about SLPP in terms of.
You know they talk to me.
You understand?
I'll come back to yourself.
Yes, go ahead. Okay. Mike,
talking about the mines minister, talking about the Ministry of Defense as well as Foreign Affairs.
Other areas and maybe other people they do equally they do well. I can understand.
You understand that as Sidonaya, me, you represent the views of the ordinary man, right?
Okay.
In journalism, we get what you call let the evidence tell the story.
All right.
Commander Jubo don't make them very clear. They say, Raman, can you come to Waterloo and see the depthness of how people in the suffer? You understand? If my brother seated by my side, they say all the pleasantries about government deliverables. For me, it gets a very good reason for saying that. But me, I will not be so hypocritical. You understand? I know they dwell in any kind of sycophantic adoration. For beginning, they can tell you, say, this way, not doing this. I'm a civilian first before being a journalist. The person will talk about Andy. APC term, I'm not a politician. You will say that one day, you'll be there during the term of APC. You don't know the good thing APC do.
Okay.
So do I need to give a recount? That make me tell you in my opening statement. I say me not a political arash, neither lawyer AKK.
Right,
I'm a journalist. The views are professional and it is trend according to what TV they see.
Okay.
I don't speak for impress any other person.
Thank you.
But the truth and the views of the ordinary people. Now make you hear what the callers they say. They challenge Mike. They say, come down a ground, go to Kucha Road, go outside. Make you see how people in the suffer.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. Thanks to Abdulrahman Kamara, station manager, Star Television, and also thanks to Mike Bewa, director of communication, State House. Two of me, wonderful gentlemen there will join me for make we review some of the biggest local stories for today. But we'll go for a short break. After the break, we do the last draw and then we wrap up. Stay tuned.
For win big money every single day, Epic Radio they make them happen with bomba cash out. For just 10 years no more, you can enter the draw and win buy money straight inside your phone. No stress, no waste time. And now so you go take joy. Dial *799*2# and choose how much tickets you want. From 1 to 10. Enter your orange money or after money pin. And boom, now you that. You don't enter the draw. The more tickets you buy, the higher chance you get for win. And the best part is that if they pick your number, the money will go straight inside your orange money or Afri money wallet. You don't even need for Canada station. So, what's in you they wait for? Dial *799*2# now and continue for listening to Epic Radio. If you're not one of the lucky daily winners then. For more information, call the support center on this number also 032-300-033. Number cash out, money they flow. Powered by Masslink Limited. This not a purpose to whether under 18 single day, Epic Radio they make them happen with bomber cash out. For just 10 years no more, you can enter the draw and win 5 money straight inside your phone. No stress, no waste time. And now so you go take joy. Dial *799*2# and choose how much tickets you want. From 1 to 10. Enter your orange money or after money pin. And boom, now you that. You don't enter the draw. The more tickets you buy, the higher chance you get for win.
All right, welcome back, Famule in the kitchen. Of course, I don't come back, and we want for do we final draw this morning here. So the code na *799*2# in case you be done the play. We want for join the dashboard and let me see what that will be. We final lucky winner this morning inside the Epic Morning Show. So quick one, let we go over to Regina and let we check the dashboard. Let me see what
the number the mix now. The number the mix. So quickly we can do the last draw for today. And all, let's see the numbers mixing, and then definitely we go get the final winner for today. Yes, so we'll go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's see.
Yes, I think we have a winner now, and this is an African money winner.
Wow.
Shortly, yes, we will call the individual and all. But remember, say if you don't win on this one, then you still get opportunity for do so on the drive time. Rapaholic as well.
Oh yes. So today we get 2 draw window left. At 4 on the drive time and at 8 tonight on the Rapaholic. So if you miss out on this one, no lose hope. Keep playing. *799*2# with an Afri money or orange money, and join me on the drive time at 4, of course, for another 2 draw. And on the Rapaholic tonight for another 2 draws. So it is what it is. Keep playing, man. Keep playing. And now.
Yeah, we call the person now.
This person will win the money in our phone now. So with the dial number now, let we just confirm and let we know. I mean, how excited is he or she? We don't be. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes. This now call from Epic Radio. Yes, so you be play the bomber cash out this morning? How many time you play? Wow. So like when you on the phone to now, you don't see the message? We send message to you. Wow. So tell me what the message say.
Who's there?
Now which area were you there? Okay. All right. Well, congratulations to you for winning on the Epic Morning Show this morning, and keep playing. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
All right. Okay.
Yes.
But that's it for today. Of course, Famule Masiye. From we lucky winner. I mean that now we win at this morning. The second winner, and like I tell you, at 4 on the drive time and at 8 on the Rapaholic tonight.
Thank you so much.
Join me. And you already know. Let's still
Thank you very much, Zaddy, for the go. Of course, congratulations to the winners. And thanks to the entire team. Thanks to Abubakar Bendu and So Isi Make Actually Live on Facebook. Thanks to DJ Wonder, we give you technical support. Fatma Tamisi Levy, the producer of the program. Teresa Julia Thomas, the executive producer. I've been Reginald Brano, Jukutu Soya. Thank you for listening to it this morning. Till we join you again on Monday for the Epic Morning Show. Bye-bye.